Oh my goodness, what's up everybody? How we doing? Welcome on in. Hope you are having a good Sunday there. I know I am. I love Sundays. Heckin' Sundays are the best. You know why? Because Sundays are D&D day. So it's time to play D&D tonight. I love D&D days. But how we doing, everyone? Good to see you. Heather G, MS Queen. Speaking of MS Queen, thank you so much, MS Queen, for upgrading your membership from a builder to a CEO. So now we have two CEOs in the form of Mel and MS Queen there. I just noticed that today. It doesn't ding me. It didn't like ding me to let me know that MS Queen had upgraded, which I thought was peculiar. Oh man, that's a hard word to say, which was strange, but yeah, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that there. So yeah, thank you so much MS Queen for doing that. Hello, Heather. Hello, Andy. Hello, I love your zoos. Basic Builder. Tundra Planet's gonna be back in a little bit there. Totter is lurking in the background like always. Creative Games is hanging out today too. Of course. Let's see here. Rem Exotics is hanging around as well. But yeah, good to see everyone. Hope we're having a good one. But let's go ahead and jump in. I just made it in. I forgot to, there we go, get that down. I forgot to download the latest file from Sdan there. I did an oopsie. Oh, Leaf! Leaf is here too. I totally skipped over Leaf because there's just too much green. There's too many green of you now. All of you are green, so you all kind of blend in there a little bit. But yeah, Leaf is here too. So what's up, Claire? How you doing? Croc's here too. Awesome. How'd y'all enjoy Sdan stream? I was sitting there. I was lurking in the background like crazy. I was playing Planet Coaster. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of stoked on my Planet Coaster stuff. I'm going to show off what I was doing in Planet Coaster. Yeah, I was playing Planet Coaster and finishing up a build in Lunawood there. And yeah, I was lurking in the background while we were saying all the nice things about me. Jerks. All right, let's ready field trip. 1 2 3 go. Bam, field trip. So yeah, I've been doing some stuff in Planet Coaster, and I made this whole little, remember this coaster I was making? I finished this area. Out finally, basically, and I thought it looked neato speedo. But this is what I was doing in the background while, excuse me, sorry, I just ate lunch. While Sdan was finishing up our little build there, so I thought this kind of turned out pretty cool there. So there's what I was working on for a little bit, but now it's time to switch the mindset over to the zoo here, right? Gotta switch over to zoo. Do Lunawood my ass, says Sdan. I gotta get up the build here real quick. There it is, my reference photo. What is it? I'm doing the baking store, right? Or the baking? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Billings bread. Billings baked goods. except it's going to be Claire's dockside restaurant there. So, cool. So let's see here. Sdan did some stuff. I don't know. It kind of sucks, but I guess we'll keep it around. He's got to kind of up his game up, doesn't he? He's like, there's no clutter. It doesn't look, I mean, what is this supposed to be, like a giant turd? Like, come on, Sdan, we're not making a joke park here. I'm totally kidding, obviously. This looks awesome. I love his cigar here, and the fact that when you play it, it poofs out. Yeah, there it goes. It poofs out a little puff of smoke every once in a while. I think that's awesome. And what is it? Aunt Crispy is suing William H Cigars for the smoke coming into their place there. So they're gonna sue them. There's a whole backstory going on there. So yeah, get back in the water there, you alligator. Oh yeah, the argument of the alligator came in. No, this is an alligator. These are alligators that are mods that Nicholas Lionrider made a while ago. So we're using them in our Florida project because duh, crocodiles don't live in Florida. So yeah, these are actually alligators, not caimans or anything like that. So Sdan just needs to install the mod, so he keeps confusing everyone. Sdan just keeps confusing everyone because he doesn't install the heckin' mod. So he always has crocodiles in there. Yeah, the cigar shop, really good, right? Yeah, yep. Bold's proud too, so that's how you know it's good. If Bold is proud, if you done Bold proud, then you did one of the great sign makers in Planet Zoo is going to be very proud of you. All right, so let's start with a floor. Floors are good to start with. Give us a little area to build off. We're gonna pause it actually, so our alligators don't go hecking across the map there. Ah, man, I am so stuffed up today. Our weather changed like crazy overnight. All right, so we're gonna have to edit this building a little bit. Savannah's bananas are gonna eventually go here. I can't wait for that building to come in too, the Simply Savannah Banana building, because it's gonna be like I think about like a story taller than the antique store. So when you're coming around this corner here, it should, I think what's gonna happen is, yeah, when you're coming around this corner, instead of, ooh, we might want to move this tree a little bit to kind of get focus on the buildings back here, because I want people's eyes to look up to these buildings and like have the focus over here instead of kind of looking over that way. So I think if we move that tree after Sdan's done with his building and kind of finagle with it a little bit and get like our eyes caught up to these buildings, it'll look really good. All right, enough finagling. Enough finagling. Let's put down, what do we use for the floor? Probably a dock in half of it, and the other half we're gonna do, what are we using for the dock one? Oh, we're using those pallets. I don't want to use that one for this one. I don't want to use the pallets for this one. So, bananas, yes! Savannah, you have to make your first emoji like something with bananas. Just like, you just sitting there with like holding a banana or something. No, don't do that actually. That'd probably be perceived weird. Some weirdos would be like, oh, okay. Hold a banana. Yeah, no, maybe don't hold a banana. Maybe don't hold a banana or anything. It makes me a little snappy. A little snapper. A little bit snapper. All right, so I think that's about how we'll do that. We'll have it come out to the sides like that, and then have like a little, ooh, we didn't do that quite right. No, that's good. That's fine. Okay, so we'll do that, and then, so that's the thing about these bar mill builds, is that the start of them, the base of them, are pretty, like, they're not terribly complicated usually. You'll get some weird angles, like Sdan was noticing with Simply Savannah Bananas groceries, that like it comes out just a little bit, it's like just a little bit taller, and there's like a little, like, there's little things like that, but for the most part, they're pretty grounded in squares and rectangles. So, hey, Sylvan, what's up there, buddy? Hello, Sylvan. On the wild frontier. All right. Jello. I'm going to stop saying hi when I get in chat and just put a butt ton of bananas emojis and said yes. Please do that. That's awesome. Look at Savannah saying butt ton instead of ass. She's such a prude. Stan and I are gonna just like get her to like by the end of 2021, she's just gonna be like this crude, swearing, smoking, tobacco chewing. We're just gonna like make her the worst. You don't like to eat bananas? But what? How do you get potassium? You have to get potassium. I learned that from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 3, that if you don't have enough potassium, you die. Remember that in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 3, where the kid like died because he didn't have enough potassium? I was like, oh my god, just give him a banana. That's like the first time I learned about the significance of bananas. Or potassium, I guess I should say. You were gonna say fuck ton actually, but this was a family-friendly channel. When the fuck did this become a family-friendly channel? No one told me. I think I've explained it before, like I don't go out of my way to like swear. Sometimes I do because it's hilarious, but we're definitely not a family-friendly channel. Definitely not family-friendly. I'm already changing it, I shouldn't be. Just go off the plan. Just go off the plan, man. Yeah, like I already changed it way too much. Let's just do this. I think I'm trying to decide which side is going to be the front of it. That's where I'm kind of getting hung up. So I think we'll just make the side that's front, the front. Family friendly? Yeah. Hi, Tundra. You're family friendly. Yeah, Sdan never says anything. He's a Christian channel. He's a Christian channel. They actually do Sunday worship on Sdan's channel. Now why would it hold that? It literally held Sdan saying you could watch my channel with your grandma, and YouTube was like, I don't know. I don't think he should say that. Like, what the hell? What? I sometimes just want to like let everyone be a mod for a day just so you can see what Heather and Silver Fox and them have to like, you know, approve. Because it's like borderline like, huh? Huh? Oh, the music ended. It's okay, I have a backup. Ready, go. YouTube's unfair. I keep forgetting to do it. It's probably my fault, but I think it's a setting I have it on. I think it's a setting. Bring myself, say the F word, my mother would haunt me. That's fair. That's fair. Because as long as you don't mind us being a little bit of foul-mouthed every once in a while. See, like, in occasions, like, I think swearing can go overboard, and, like, if people just swear to swear, it's kind of like, okay, like, I get it. You can swear. That's awesome. And I've done that a few times where like, I've caught myself and like, I didn't need to swear there. Like, it just sounds dumb. But there's other times where swearing is hilarious and I think much needed. You know, we can actually just make this a 4 meter in front here. Like, there's some comedians that like I think it would be so much funnier if they didn't like. I'm gonna sound so old right now. I swear back in my day. No, like it's just especially like comedians. They just like swear to swear kind of thing. It's like, all right, yeah, we get it. I can say fuck too, man. It's awesome. I remember when I was 12 and I thought saying poop and shit was funny, but like, no. Is there anything that we're referencing for this? Us two libirds. If you type in bar mills and go to images, it'll bring up like model train sets, and that's kind of what we're doing, and then just adding like a swamp vibe to it, essentially. So, if you're too drunk there. Yep, I understand what you're saying. I hear ya. Should we pull a fast one on Sdan and just make this like a full-on interior and everything, and he just load into it and be like, wait, what the when did we start doing interiors? No one told me we were doing that. Yep, now you gotta do interiors for every single building, Sdan. On top of the loads and loads of pieces on the outside, now we're gonna start adding loads and loads of pieces on the inside. I actually really don't like to do interiors too often, unless it's like a house or something like that. I think it's kind of a waste of, I think it's a little bit of a waste of memory and stuff like that. Some things it's nice to do, like for some restaurants or some houses and stuff, but most of the time it's like, pfft, skip it. Skip it! Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, Sdan, live a little. And we'll make all the interiors round. We'll make them all round. It'll be great. Oh, Sdan, speaking of, did you want to message back Lion Rider? I totally forgot to message him back, so we just kind of left him in the dust there. He sent us a message about like some mod stuff, and I was playing Planet Coaster and kind of forgot to message him back there. What about the nature then? Just bayou and swamp. Just swamp and bayou. We just kind of, Sdan we both lived in Florida before. Sdan a little bit longer than I have, but I lived in Florida for about 1.5 years. Sdan a little bit longer than that, and I guess we're just kind of pulling on our own living in Florida, what it looked like kind of inspiration. The Everglades specifically. You know, I really wish we could change the, oh, this might be perfect. Oh, that is perfect. I wish we could change the color of the asphalt roof piece. This flat roof piece right there. This flat earth piece right there. Yeah, I wish we could change that. That'd be awesome. It's a really cool texture. Really, really cool, man. It's tight. We will make all the round stuff. Yeah, I feel bad. That's it. So maybe shoot him a message. Because I got done playing Planco, and then I had to shoot over and eat lunch real quick. And then by the time I was all done, it was time to strim. It was time to strim. Yes, I shall. Good, good. He may change the color if it's all white. We have shades of, we have eggshell, right? It's not white, it's actually eggshell white. It's not black, it's see into your soul black. It's eggshell, yeah. This is the most interesting series happening in Planet Zoo right now, full stop. Sdan, you can't say that about your own build. You can't say that about your own build. Full stop. Twin Peaks or Twin Pines is the coolest Planet Zoo series right now with J Ash and Remnant. I love the 90s vibes of Twin Pines. It's like, wow. Plus, anything that Remnant makes, Sdan basically copies himself. So anything that Sdan makes, you know, or that you like from Sdan, just remember it came from Remnant. Okay, besides those two. Right. What's up, Primal? How you doing, buddy? Sdan even says it on stream. He's like, so today, I saw Remnant post something on Instagram, and I think I should do that too, because it's awesome. Which everyone in the Planet Zoo community does that, which should be like that, but. The mods are a fun tool. Yeah, they are. Yep, they are. Sienna is okay-ish. You gotta put the ish, right? If you put the ish, then you automatically, like that. You automatically, like, absolve yourself from being fully committed to it. You're like, it's okay, it's really, really good. Ish. Haha, see, I'm not a total dick. I put the ish at the end of it. I got a little ish. You're getting it on a t-shirt. It's better than okay-ish, yeah. Yeah, right? That's oh, that might be a merch idea for us. This looks good-ish. Or what is my thing? Realistic-ish, right? Realistic-ish. That's what I strive for now. I used to kid myself and think I could do full-on realistic, and now I just go for realistic-ish. Man, I tell you what, I would like this. Well, we're gonna use a different piece that's not gridded. I wish we had these not gridded. That'd be awesome. I should put the sun over here to make it a little bit easier to build, shouldn't I? You know, I noticed that, Sdan, is it's getting a little bit. There's no way. Okay, right there. It's getting a little bit harder to build in this Main Street area with all the foliage around. Having all these shadows to deal with and everything all over the place. But I love it, love it, love it, love it. You're gonna get some candy? I feel like I'll do every time you start streaming. Do it. If it takes you like, we should time you every single time that you go to get candy just to like, and start to get a baseline. to see like how long it takes you to get candy. Let me add a door first because I don't know how tall this is or anything. What's up, Moonlight? Hey, Jake. Hey, Jake. Can you even build in the dark and Planet Zoo? You can. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. You know, we kind of need our barn door entrances that I made down here. Where was it? Yeah, these. I think I'm going to use... Oh, I wish I made them a separate building. That would have made this so much easier, but that's all right. Yeah, these we're going to use as a door over there. Doorman. The doorman. Do-do-do-do. If y'all didn't hear, as I mentioned a few times in the stream, but we are, after I'm done streaming today, I'm going to take like probably the quickest of breaks, and then we are going to record our first episode tonight of this officially. Like officially finally have the first episode come out for all the people that don't watch the streams. So that'll be good. That'll be good to get that finally out. We would never judge someone for their candy intake, exactly. With her otter exhibit, what she... Oh yeah, she just posted on my Discord, I think, about her otter exhibit right as I was going live. With her no budget zoo, yeah, that looks sick. That looks sick, man. I'm always making something for lunch. Smells good. Frank! Frank! What the fuck are you doing in blueprints, Frank? You know I need you out here today. Today of all days, you're gonna go hiding away from me, Frank. I don't have time for this shit, buddy. I don't have time for it. You're pushing me. He's pushing it. I tell you, everyone, every day. Just one step. Wait. Frank, I have a replacement for you. Since, you know, I think Frank has just pushed it one little bit too far there. I think he's pushed us just a little bit too far one too many times. I think it's time to put up his replacement. There he is. Oh, I already am subscribed to him. I think it's time to put up his replacement. Oh no, failed to load. Did it get taken down? There it is, okay. Meet your replacement, Frank. We've upgraded from the Middle Ages. That's right, Buster. Nice bow and arrow. So this was made by Nicholas Lionrider yesterday. How great is this? How great is this right now? There we go. A couple times I was like, oh, this will be hard to maintain, or they could totally climb out. Then I was like, ah, fuck it. Yeah, right. Right. Isn't it great level? Yeah, so Frank, you're fired. Bayou Frank. That's its name, by the way, is Bayou Frank. Bayou Frank, you're hired. So shout out to Nicholas Lionrider. If you'd like to download this, it is up on the workshop right now. But yeah, shout out to Lionrider. He even mentioned yesterday in my stream, he's like, you know what? I have an idea, and I'm gonna build it, and you guys don't even have to use it. I don't even care either way. And that's what he came up with. And I'm just like, God, you beautiful SOB. You beautiful son of a bitch. Bayou Frank. That's right. He's a drunk liar, I tell you. Don't believe that Bayou Frank. He stole my identity. He's been telling... Frank is locked up in the back. Just yelling like in a closet. Bayou Frank comes along. Frank's in there just saying like, don't trust him, it's not me. He's trying to tell everyone I'm from the Bayou. I'm not. I'm Robin Hood. You all know I'm Robin Hood. He's gonna go cause just like a bunch of mischief for Frank. He's gonna go out and just be like throw people's tea in the river and just be a dick. I don't know why, but I just feel like Bayou Frank would be a dick. He's like the alternate. He's like the Venom persona to Spider-Man. Is that a model of Sdan? Yeah, it is. This is actually if you look at him real close, you can hear him go. Well, guys, I think I think we're looking pretty good here at Williams Cigars. I can't make fun of an Sdan opening because he has all different openings whenever he does his videos. But it's usually like something like when you first come in, he's like, well guys, I think we're looking pretty good here with what we have going on in Siena. It's usually something like that. All right, so let's see, we're doing Claire's Dockside Restaurant. I don't even know if Claire's here for this. I think she lost faith in me yesterday because I spent so long on the heckin' P-Blades Murder Shack that I thought was gonna take 2 seconds. I think we pissed old Claire off and now she's out of here. You dead? She's dead. William Cigars. Holmes. Does Frank smoke everything he has? Yeah, he smokes everything he has. He just anything he can get his hands on. Him and P-Blade. He'll go out to P-Blades because every once in a while people will be sitting there and go, you smell that? It's not food. It's like an herb? I think it's like an herb of some sort. And how do you spell Claire's? How do you spell Claire's? Like it's something I'm pretty sure I know. I'm like good to go, but right, it's like this. It's like Claire's. Claire's. Eclairs. We should do eclairs. We should do eclair. Claire sells eclairs. Oh yeah. Nice. Sorry, one second. I gotta check a message here. I think that he made an updated version of it. Oh, he did. Perfect. Perfect. Eclair's Diner. Okay. Claire's. Yep, Claire's. I had Oscar make an updated version of the ending screen for us for MS Queen there. So he made that lickety split, so we'll be able to have that today all updated there. Do we have an apostrophe, or are we like faking an apostrophe with like the dot? I think we're like faking it with the dot, aren't we? What's the big eucalyptus tree called on the workshop? Oh, I don't know if it's on the workshop, to be honest with you. I don't think it's on the workshop. But to be honest with you, it's just kind of taking some of the Spanish moss in game and just kind of hanging it from the branches. There's like 4 or 5 pieces and that's it. So just take the big eucalyptus and shove some of them suckers up there. We've done it with some other trees too. Like I did it with the other eucalyptus trees, and I've started to stick Spanish moss all over it, so. There's a comma. Oh yeah, there's a comma. Good idea, good idea. There's a comma. Where are you, Mr. Comma? Aha. That's big. It might be too big. But there's a smaller version of it, right? Haha. 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 Oh, now that one's way too small. Heck. There's no in between. There's no in between. We'll use the bigger one. We'll use the bigger one. No, we're gonna use the full stop. All that just go back. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks, Savannah Banana, for the stuff on Twitter. I appreciate you. Claire's Restaurant. That's got to probably go underneath of it there. Dockside Restaurant. Dockside Restaurant. Not just any. Oh man, are we gonna run out of room altogether? We might run out of room just altogether. Domez in the building, because race car in the building. If I might have missed him earlier. What's up, buddies? Claire's, dockside, and how are we gonna get restaurant? We could just do it like, what if we did like a normal sign? A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Is that gonna look kind of weird? Because I don't think restaurant's gonna fit there. I'll still try it, but it's like probably the realistic backup idea. Might have to do something like that. It kind of looks like tongue-in-cheek a little bit. It kind of looks like a roadside place would do something like this. Cheers, dumbass. Appreciate that. Need a Facebook for us community members? The other Facebook groups are not much welcoming or fun. Are they not? That's surprising to hear. We were talking about doing a, excuse me, bistro or something else shorter instead of restaurant. Bistro could work. Bistro could work. I'm actually, yeah, I dig that. Good idea. Look at Domas coming in. He's always coming in with like the English recommendations to us native English speakers. We're just like, yeah, you know what? That does sound pretty good, Domas. Like, I've been speaking English for like 30 years and I don't know shit. But yeah, we were talking about getting like a Take-Two podcast Discord set up. We didn't thought about anything with Facebook. I don't mess with Facebook too much because I kind of had a little bit of the same experience as MS Queen did with like the not so welcoming environment, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So I don't know, yeah, we might have to talk about it. Maybe we could grow this into just a big ol' community of something instead of keeping, I mean, we'll still have our separate YouTube channels obviously, but grow the whole thing into like a community type thing for those ish players, those players who are cool with being realistic ish, okay, ish, good ish at the game and just having fun. Or diner if you want to American it up. D-I-N-E-R. Yeah, that's like one less than that. Haha. Actually, that's a way better idea. Yeah. Yep. Dockside Diner. Because bistro sounds super fancy. Like, oh my god. Are you going to that new Dockside Bistro? Sounds super fetch. There's a place in Denver that we went to that was still themed like a 50s like little diner car type thing. It was awesome. They had like meatloaf platters and like roast beef, like, you know, the way Mama used to make it kind of thing. Oh, it was so good. I love little roadside places like that. Like if I have the option to, I'll probably almost always choose the little roadside diner or bar or whatever rather than the more upscale looking place. Facebook equals cancer. I also just kind of, yeah, that's also a good point. I kind of limit myself on Facebook overall. Which is funny because Facebook was like one of the quote unquote like OGs of the social media thing, and now it's like the one that most like people who are my age that I talk to, like millennials and stuff, we know not to go onto Facebook because it is just a pure, like, yeah, it's a pure cancer. It's just terrible. Once the adults got into Facebook, man, it starts sucking. Like, that's pretty much what happens. Like, oh man, the adults found Facebook. Now it sucks. We gotta go do something else. They ruined it. Fucking Farmville. Discord is easier than it looks. Discord is really easy, yeah. Discord's really, really easy once you get the hang of it. Pigeon Forge still has those everywhere. What's that? What's that? Oh, diners? Oh, dude, yeah, I love those things. Yeah, the diners. Dude, yeah, I'm jealous. We don't have anything like... We used to have them, like, back in the day around here, but not so much anymore. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the little, small little cars and stuff like that you go into? Yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah. Roadside diners along Route 66 still alive. Yeah, always fun and generally tasty crap. Yeah, well, because they put enough butter and stuff on it that it turns it into good. All right, I'm actually going to save this door because I think we're going to be using it a lot more. So, Stan, if you want like a barn door or whatever, yeah, you can use that later on. I'll probably use it later on too. Used to rent a cabin each year for Thanksgiving in Pigeon Forge. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'd love to visit, or I can't wait to visit Pigeon Forge, because I know I'm going to. Oh, hey! I'm so upset that Claire's not here. We're going to make her a round object. Claire, if you're watching this in the future, it is now time to make your round object that Stan every single day just denies you with. Because he's a jerk. Because he's a big jerk face. Claire may be lurking? Yeah, she may be. She's off speaking English to everyone the correct way. She's like, it's not interesting, it's interesting. It's interesting. Wait, what was it? How did you say it? Is it interesting or interesting? It's both ways. It's actually spelled interesting, but if you just kind of slur it together, it's interesting. She's busy correcting our grammar. Oops. See us and you freak out over circular objects. It's like, come on, man, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I believe in you, buddy. Like, I keep pushing on Stan to do circular objects because, again, can y'all imagine? Like, he hasn't been doing circular objects this long in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, and his builds still look like, get the fuck out of here, they're so good. Just imagine an Sdan that starts to do curvy objects too. It would just be everywhere. I would do what I did yesterday when we were looking at Beezy's build, and I would leave. I would just leave. I think it's a little bit too big. It's a little bit too big, but that's easy to change. It's easy to get. Why the fuck did you all not show me this easy example? Because it wasn't coming up then. But yeah, no, okay. Since you're here and watching, yeah, this is all making a circular object is. That's all this is literally putting down the gridded, and this is the only piece in Planet Zoo that's gridded, so I recommend favoriting it. A column piece that's gridded is your mud column. I have this, the tallest one, favorited. But you put that down, and then yeah, you just put it like out, and then depending how wide or skinny you want it, you just kind of go. You know, if we want it super duper wide, put it way out here so you can make a giant wooden tower, or keep it really close and it'll be a small little wooden tower. But yeah, that's all it is, man. You just happen to be working on something that was just a little bit more complicated than this, but not too much. But that's what we're saying. Like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. If we can get you to do this, dude, you're just gonna be like next level. you're gonna be making Poison Blade go, oh man, he figured out how to do circular objects. I'm screwed. P-Blade is quaking in his column, his circular tower boots right now. Yeah, and for those others that you didn't know how to do this, yeah, making pie charts and shit. That one will work with you too, because you should know how to do custom roofs and stuff like that, and custom towers and stuff, because that stuff is really cool too. Oh man, I hacked this all up in the first place. We need to make this 1 meter, not 2 meters, because I forgot we're gonna have little stilts under this. Did I even show off what I'm building today? I didn't show off what I was building today, did I? So y'all sitting here going like, what the F? Here, this is what I'm doing today. Here's what we're building right now. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Right now we're looking at the little circular tower there, so I want to put it on a platform, have some stilts, and then have the little circular tower above it there. So that's what we're going with Claire's today. That is what we're doing. There we go. Now with what I'm building right now, get on my level. Yeah, well, it sounds like what you're doing is just on the ridiculous level, on the ridiculousness level. It wouldn't be a P-Blade build without being ridiculous. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Oh, thanks, MS Queen. It's coming together, right? Heather G, do one side and then copy with the gridded piece in the middle, then turn it. Yeah, so if you want to get it perfect circle or whatever, yeah, he explained it extremely well, but like for me, I'm a visual person kind of thing. So when I put the first board out like that, I select both of them, hit Control D or duplicate, and then hit Z, and then that's gonna spin it directly on, you see the lines, you know, the grid, it's gonna put it right on that, or wherever I happen to put this board. So same thing, if you wanted to make like some sort of design in, let's say your path, you can sit there and like make weird little patterns like this. I don't know, I'm just doing something real quick. And then take this and rotate it, and it'll be perfectly like on the grid. And then you'll start to get things like that. And then you get rid of your middle column there. And then you're left with this, and you kind of still take that and rotate it around different ways. You can get some weird little shapes and stuff like that. And you can hide that in the ground. You can also take off angle snap and get, you know, kind of weird looking things like this, and maybe double it up. So yeah, it really, once you start to get the circular thing down, you can really just start to do some wacky-dacky kind of stuff there. So yeah, again, you can just kind of take this and, I don't know, maybe we'll take that and shove it in the ground right there. And there you go, bam! Now we have a design. Right? So, pretty fun stuff, and it opens up your creativity, I think, a lot. I think once you kind of get that kind of stuff down, you can really start to push the envelope of what you can just branch out into. So, of course, Heather, of course. The more people that know how to do this stuff, the more kind of cool builds we can do. And the more people can kind of enjoy building and get what's in their head out into the world. Slightly precious. Just eyeball it, and I can't do anything with the grid either. Oh, watching Poison Blade, watching P-Blade there. I love that everyone has taken on that Poison Blade's name is now P-Blade. We might just have to force him to rebrand his entire channel to just be P-Blade. Yeah, watching Poison Blade's build in Cayenne El Bishard is just, it's not fair. It's not fair. He's too good. You can't say P-Blade doesn't sound right? Why is he thinking like penis blade? Don't think about penises. That was so much easier to understand than some of the tutorials we've seen. Oh, of course. Yeah, I know. I don't see why what I just did in like however many minutes, there's like 20-minute tutorials on how to do that up. And I'm just like, dude, like I get that you want to get that YouTube money, boo-boo, and like get some ads up on your videos and stuff, but like just tell the people what they need to know and move on. Like, I think that's why I don't do tutorial videos that much. I have one tutorial video up and it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I should do more. So, but yeah, no, overall, I hope that helps out. Rewind that again. Don't forget, I feel like people sometimes forget that they can't rewatch these videos back and forth. You know, you can always rewind that if you want to look at it in a slower way or anything like that. But yeah, it's always fun when people figure out how to do that stuff, because then you start to see people's builds just like elevate. That's so cool to see. I feel more comfortable saying P-Blade. Yes, me too. It sounds better. It sounds a lot better. Just play the game, dummy. It's not even that hard. God, why you just... I mean, that's like half of my advice to people. Like, okay, so I'm starting a habitat and I don't know where to get started. And then my advice is just do it. Why are you talking to me? Just stop talking and just do it. That's my advice for you. Just shut up and do it. Wait, what? How is that gonna... It's not, just do it. Why are you still talking? No more talk and just build, okay? That's how you start a build. You do it. I love you. I feel like I did that one day to someone, like, essentially. It was basically, like, genuinely asking for help, and I was just like, whatever, man, just build. That's how you do it. It was you, Sdan? Well, you all the time. Because Sdan will sit there and message me and be like, so Drew, I was thinking about placing this bush, but I didn't know if like the dynamics of the weather would like permit me to place. Just Sdan, shut up and do it. Just do it, Sdan. Just build it. Stop coming. Just don't do that. But what if I don't, Sdan? God. Just always questioning. Just build, God. Never once ever has Sdan sat there and thought about the placement of a tree or anything really. He just sits there and goes, you know what would look cool there? A mermaid. You know why? Because mermaid. You chosen your first victim? Ha 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 ha. Do. Brandishing his dagger. Yes. Yes. You know what? We're not even gonna get fancy with covering it. Not even a little bit. That's your cover. Did they saw down the boards? No, of course not. It's not gonna have power drills or anything like that around here, so the boards are gonna be a little bit sticking out like they don't fit right. That's fine. No, you know what? You know what we'll do? We'll cover it in a rusty element, so that when people complain like, your drinking water tastes just like a little metallic-y for some reason. Be like, I have no idea why. I don't have the foggiest. I don't have the foggiest clue as to why the water comes out orange and tastes funny, but we just run it through like a strainer and it seems fine. It's a little bit too big actually. It seems alright after you take it out the strainer a few times. We let our dog try it first. He ain't died yet or nothing, so I think it's alright. Right when the dog starts thinking it's not good, that's when you need to worry. There we go. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. To your new zoo from above looks like a panda and you can't unsee it. Oh, really? That one with the cool entranceway where you have all the curves going? Yeah. Turn to a southern woman every few minutes, every little bit. You got to put on that nice little drawl that southern women have when they're just like, listen, sweetheart, I don't think you're dumb, but your mama shouldn't be proud. You know what I'm saying, sweetheart? It's that southern, like, that lady who, she's not really insulting you, but you, like, when she says it, you're just kind of like, wait, did you just call me, like, a fucking idiot in, like, the nicest way possible? No, sweet, I would never. I'm just saying that when the good Lord made you, he was taking an off day. That's all I'm saying. But it's not to be mean. Oh, bless you. Yeah, bless her. Right? Isn't like bless your heart, isn't that like the ultimate like southern like, oh, just go fuck yourself. It's like the queen, the Little Belle's way of saying, well, just shut up. You shut up. Or hush up. You hush up. Now we're getting into, like, I don't even think that's Tennessee anymore. That's getting into a nice southern insult. Yeah, bless you. Bless her soul. It means she's stupid, yeah. It is, yeah, from being from the South. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Exactly. Yep. It's just, no, I'm still good in the Lord's eyes. Me and the Lord are okay, but I'm still kind of being an asshole to you. But in a nice way. I just got back from church and I just got worshiping the Lord, so I can't quite be cussing you out or anything right yet. It's not Wednesday yet. Come Wednesday though, my patience is gone. It used to be one of my grandma's friends. Every Sunday would be like a reset for her, but come like, you know, Wednesday or Thursday, it'd just be like, Bertha, what happened? You got pissed. She's like, I haven't been to church in a few days. I have to get my reset counter going. All right. It's like she has a collection of like faith, and it like during the week it just goes lower and lower until she's out of faith, and then she can just like unleash her just swearing and getting mad at everybody. What happened to Frank? Oh no, that's not Frank. That's Bayou Frank. That's Bayou Frank. Frank kept being late, so we got rid of regular Frank, got Bayou Frank from Nicholas Lionrider. Yeah, that's Bayou Frank now. We gave Frank so many chances, I tell you what. I tell you what. Fans of Southern Mama? No, I've never heard of that. But do mind you, I don't have cable either. So any shows that have come out in the last 3 years. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Like 3 years, I don't know about them. I probably do not know about them, to be honest with you. All right, now we need to make like a little thingy dingy here to hold this. I'm glad that this concept art, or the art here, kind of has that already. I need itty bitty pieces. We're gonna use the zoo pieces here. Even though it's metallic, we're gonna use the zoo pieces. Hey, Herman. Herman in the building. You've heard of it, Sdan, that what they're talking about? Okay. Oh, is it a YouTube thing? Oh, gotcha. Well, if it's YouTube, send me a link. I'd like to watch that. Oh wait, is this gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. I can take that and then spin it around. Yeah. All right. During Night, Southern Comedian is on YouTube. Okay, so it is on YouTube for sure. Yeah, no, send me a link, or if you're on or Sdan or someone, send me the old linky poo there. I'll watch me some Southern comedians. I gotta zoom in a little bit on this because I want to get the supports right for it. Ah, okay, I see where it is. Sdan just sent me a link. You want to bet it's for that already? Look at Sdan coming through already. Kabam! I just set up my Discord where I get overlays now whenever I'm playing Planet Zoo. What is that? Southern mom getting kids ready for school. That looks ridiculous already. Herman Harden coming in hot with the CEO as well. I didn't even notice that. My friend, I appreciate the heck out of you. That is very, very generous. So now that's 3 CEOs. I got 3 bosses now, basically. I have 3 bosses, basically, is what that's telling me. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome on in. Because, yeah, you were not part of it beforehand. Yeah, welcome on into the Drew Crew. Welcome to the Drew Crew. Officially. Yeet! That's right. Yeet! There we go, all the claps coming in chat. There we are. Good stuff, everyone. Good stuff. Man, I tell you what, also, speaking of Sdan and his streams and stuff, I gotta start getting clever. I gotta start being clever like Sdan does with his giveaways and stuff. He's being all cool to his members and stuff like that. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, but I can play Planet Zoo. I gotta start getting some stuff going for y'all. Because I love that kind of stuff there. I love doing that kind of stuff. I just never come up with any of the cool ideas like Sdan does. With the plushies and the postcards and all that kind of thing. Little giveaways. Like, it was so exciting watching that giveaway go again today. It was really cool that the person who originally won, who couldn't get the get it the first time was able to, you know, tell Sdan, I'll just go ahead and give it to someone else there. Got him. Got it. So yeah, no, the giveaways are an awesome thing there. Yeah, they're always fun. Yep. ABOD. English only, my friend. We speak English here, all right? English. Military recruitment offices for free giveaways. Sometimes they give out backpacks. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Like, Sdan will go to stores and get these, like, plushies. He'll get these plushies that kind of fit in with, like, the streams and stuff like that. Little animal plushies. So cool. So cool. Is that what they said? Okay. Hey, if you understand what they said, definitely. But to make everybody on the same wavelength, we'll keep it English. You're thinking of the giveaways? I know, like, next time we go to, like, any little general store or something like that, I want to think of that, too. Alright, so we have that. That looks pretty good. Let's put some little supports behind it here. Lanyards, keychains, tees, totes, begged for them for school prizes. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that they did that kind of stuff. I'm sure it's all like branded with military stuff on it, but still pretty cool that they do giveaways like that. Still, but have a good one there. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Always appreciate seeing you. We'll catch you next time. We'll catch you next time, my friend. Heather, to help with the stream deck. Thanks for being so awesome. I appreciate the Nikes out of you, Heather. Thanks so much for being the mod squad leader there, keeping all the other mods in check. And yeah, thanks so much for your generous donation there towards the stream deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dang close to getting that thing. I'm pretty sure the next time I get the YouTube payment there or whatever, whenever that happens. I think it's monthly it happens. But yeah, we'll be able to get that next. So yeah, thanks so much, Heather. Appreciate you. Yeet times 2. Yeet times 2. Yay, there we go. All the claps. There we go. Good, good. Usually it's Heather doing the claps. Now she gets the claps. Yeah. Alright. I like how that turned out. That was alright. You know, this needs to be a little bit taller. It needs to be right in between 2 meters and 1 meter kind of thing. Just a little bit taller. I think we had it. What do you think? Like right about there? That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yay, all the hearts and everything. Yeah, and again, that stream deck, I know some of you don't know what it is, but it's just going to make my life a little bit easier as far as like transitions and stuff like that. And I kind of had some ideas working up for like what I want to do. Like, I want to get like a zoomed in face cam. I used to have that where it was like a zoomed in face cam thing, and I would have like facial reactions to some things that you guys say, and like we could switch it over to like video transitions and just a whole bunch of really easy stuff. And it's just like a little pad that I have that I basically just push a button and it goes to the thing. So it's it's pretty cool there. Can you do stream shop giveaways? I'm not sure what that is, MS Queen. I've never heard of that. You should give away a mini waterfall, Sdan. Oh my gosh. The JWE key? Well, he found his JWE key, so we can so he can definitely give that away now that he knows where it's at. Now that he knows where it's actually at. All right, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, just put that in there. Cool. Stream decks are great. Yeah, yeah. You Googled the Stream Deck? Yeah, yep. So it's just a little bit easier than because normally what I could do and usually do is I'll hotkey my F buttons, like F1 through F12. I'll kind of hotkey them to go between different scene transitions and stuff. But some games use the F, and like sometimes you don't want to use any of those or whatever. So yeah, it just kind of consolidates it all into a neato little thing there. You know what we'll do here also to save ourselves a little bit of frames, because I have noticed that even with our little build right here, it is taking just a little bit more time to load into the nature preserve already. So since we're going to be kind of covering this area up over here, we'll kind of delete some stuff there. Nice, MS. You're checking on them, making sure they're all doing okay? Yep, we always like to make sure our lurkers are doing all right. Love our lurkers. We can also kind of trim this down a little bit. Oh, he actually made that. There we go. Actually, bring that back. Let me take his little sign here. Put it over here. Oh, they're all connected. Aha, that's good to know, or else I've been really confused when all of the do not enter signs would have been gone. The shadow opening on the roof looks like vomit. It's not a pretty color there. It's definitely not a pretty color. Separate you out. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll take down these as well. Cool. And then in the dockside part. The dockside part will be here. How much room are we given? Ooh, the room is a factor for the boats to get in, isn't it? That's fine. We'll just kind of take this and go. I think I have an idea. Look out, I have an idea, everyone. Just hold on to your butts, okay? Box all the gators first. Because we have to mess with the water. So, here we go. Oh god, I hate doing it. Because now I just know it's not going to come back. Just something tells me, dang it, I need these out of the way. Get out of the way. Go over there or something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. You go over there too. Box all the animals again. Box. There you go. Box 12. Alright, and then what if we bring the terrain over here and have not just dockside seating, because we're going to kind of have to slim it up a little bit, not do as much as I was originally wanting to, but we do some land seating as well, kind of over here. So the dock will, like, it's a little bit above, so we can have some stairs kind of come down. Oh, no, actually, we don't need full stairs. Yeah, I want it to kind of come right... Yeah, just like this. Just like this. And then little stairs down, and then we'll have like a little seating area over here. So they'll be limited, like the dockside seating will be like really prime seating. Like there'll be like 3 or 4 tables only, so just you'll have to like, really have to reserve it kind of thing. And then there'll be general outdoor seating like over here. Alright, so I like that idea. Let's pull this up a little bit. And that gives us a little bit, ooh, it's still very, very tight through here. Shoot. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna give it the old, it's fine. There's no ocean cruisers coming through here or anything, right? If the boxes fly, why can't birds? Oh man. What's been done over the weekend? I think most of Mel's got done. there. We finished P-Blades. Murder Shack here. I know I'm going very quickly over it, but we're gonna have a full video like going over all the details and not too distant future there. SDN started the Spanish Old Florida style street area here, and yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice this tree in the planter that you got going there. That's awesome. And then yeah, today he did Aunt Crispy's and Williams H Cigars. There's just so much to go over. There's a lot. So, but yeah, we will get a full-on video showing off everything in very, very soon. No, don't do that to me. Okay, cool. And it's all good. Nice. Yeah, well, we've just been super inspired, honestly. Like, right when we just kind of, this idea is just flown. Like, everything is just flowing with this idea for the most part. I don't know how else to put it. I just haven't been this like excited to play a Planet game in a little bit. It's like right when Stan and I realized that we weren't building a zoo anymore and we're building a theme park, we were like, yeah, let's do it. And we got really, really excited and just kind of kept building. We are building a zoo. I keep saying it's not a zoo, it's a theme park, but the way that we're designing it in our heads, we're building a theme park that happens to have animals in it. As far as like the themes and all that other kind of fun stuff goes, and the level of immersion. Zoos are just now kind of starting to get to that area. Like, kinda. Like, I think more European zoos are kind of more themed out and stuff. And there's obviously, in the US there's a lot too, or some too, but as far as like fully immersive, themed out like zoos or anything, you don't really see them, so... We're just saying, heck it, we're gonna do it ourselves. As long as it doesn't start with flamingos, you don't have to call it a zoo. Right, we started with gators. That's a good point, so it's not a zoo. It's totally not a zoo. Questionable zoo at best. No, I don't actually want to cover that up. We'll cover up this side, but the rest of it will use the supports we used in the other area. We'll use these. Hey, Andy. Hey, Silver Fox. Did I say hi to Silver Fox earlier? I can't remember. Anyway, Silver Fox. I'm sure I did. All good? I totally missed you. Yeah, I think I just saw like blue names. I just see blue names and assume it's always Heather. Oopsie, that's not a building. Oh, you know what I just noticed? The water is dirty. Why is the water dirty? Do I have... Wait, make this a building first. Do I have it turned off? Power everything, keep everything clean. I do have it on. Why is the water dirty? But why is my water dirty? Roundup time on the patio. Yep. Yep. That'd be where I'd want to sit. I'm not dirty boy. You're dirty boy, dirty boy. You're the one that says, oh, daddy, weird. It says all sensual and everything. Like, ugh, stop it, S. Daniel, weirdo. Bam. Bam. I thought about that yesterday. I can just duck out of the way if I ever yawn during stream again. Like it just happened. I'll just duck. Alright, so I think that is good there. Just start with it. What's, oh, the water? No, it's cleaning itself. It just goes so slow. Like I had it on the regular time and it takes it a while to clean itself out. It's not instantaneous. Like for some reason I always thought it was instantaneous with the sandbox mode especially, but it just takes a little bit. Playing at Zoster, oh man. You don't have pants? Well, gross. Go put the pants on, man. Who knows what else Sdan's doing there? Doesn't have pants on. He's just sitting back there, just like. That's what Sdan looks like when he streams. That's why he doesn't have a cam, because he's actually just like sitting there, like, oh, is this where you put the bucket? I get a message. Drew, you fuck! I'm out of here. I'm done with this thing. You're always bad mouthing me. What the heck, man? What the heck? I asked Sdan this morning if he has ever heard of the movie Grumpy Old Men. Y'all ever heard of Grumpy Old Men? Him and I are basically grumpy old men. The movie, just in our 30s or whatever. We're gonna be like 80 years old, still making YouTube videos for some reason, and we're just gonna be trash talking like, Dad, Sdan, don't watch his videos. I did a project with him back in 2021, if you can believe it, all the way back then. Yeah, we had YouTube back then too. Oh my god! And this little shithead, let me tell you what he did. And then Sdan will make a video. Let me tell you. He kept trying to make me make round buildings. And I was like, listen, bud. If anyone's making a round building, it's me and my wife. And I don't even know what that means. And you'll still be here modding. That's right. That's right. We were not letting Heather go. Heather's gonna be like, guys, I'm like 100 and like, I'm like really old now. Can I die? No! I gotta stream later, Heather. What are you talking about? Don't even say things like that. You pass away when I say you can pass away, Heather. God, she's just sitting there on her deathbed like, I was supposed to die 72 years ago, but these guys just keep streaming. Someone help me. They wheel a laptop to her. Heather, quick! No, by that time we're just gonna have implants in our brains for computers. So we're gonna give Heather just the Take Two podcast implant, so that whenever we go live, it just, no matter what she's doing, she's like watching TV, it just like switches over in her brain to Take Two podcast, and Sdan and I go, and you know what's wrong with Planet Zoo 36? You can't build Mount Vesuvius realistically. Like, I don't know, like whatever we complain about then. Back in my day, Planet Zoo had... just like, everyone just saying, okay, Grandpa. Okay, yeah, we know. We know. They still haven't fixed the path system in Planet Zoo, granddaughter. Okay, Grandpa, just go back go back into your hole, okay? Just, yeah, that's it. Yep, now close the door. Close the door. No, it'd be okay, millennial. Can't wait for that when our kids like, okay, millennial. Wait, no, that's ours. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oops. Planet 236, still no birds. Still no birds. I laugh, but I also cry on the inside. No Tegid Cam, although Planet Coaster has a Tegid Cam button. Planet Coaster got a mod where they just like click a button and it goes right into Tegid Cam. That's awesome. You know what they need to do now? And because tell Evan or whoever, yeah, Evan, right? Tell him that they need to do like in Planet Zoo where I just hit G. Excuse me, sorry. Where I hit G and then the UI goes away instead of Control Shift G. Yeah, in Planet Coaster you have to hit Control Shift G to get it the UI to go away instead of just hitting G, which is so much more tedious to do. So yeah, on top of his Tegid Cam mod, he should just bring in the Planet Zoo way of doing whatever. This isn't looking right. I think I'm gonna leave it. It doesn't look right. I think I'm gonna leave it. No, I'm gonna take it out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, ask him if he could do that too. I think that'd be a winner. On top of his Tegid Cam mod. Oh yeah, I know. Just ask. Just ask. See what they say. If not, then they're obviously stupid. So, God. What? The modder can't do what I asked? Well, they suck. So. You realize you're 3 minutes and 10 behind? Man, you missed all. You weren't here for all the fun times. Now it's boring times. Now we're being boring again. I blame Sdan. Whenever it gets boring around here, it's always Sdan's fault. Alright, Gators. Get out of there. No deal. No deal? Come on. Is it, do I have an image up? I have the image up. So whenever you see me like looking over here, it's to read chat as well, but I also have the image over here too. So yep, I'm using that for just quick references whenever I glance over like that. Yeah, having a second monitor is everything when you're trying to recreate, or not recreate, but just kind of take influences from. Yep, second monitor and a Frank. Putting down a Frank is very, very important. What is wrong with the? There we go. Oh heck, I made the roof the wrong size. There we go. That's no big deal. Before you retired, you had 2 monitors. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. My only critique is possibly the upper Claire, maybe a tad redundant. I'd probably shift that possibly to the water side. Yeah, we could do that. That's what the reference photo had. It had 2 of them. But yeah, we can just spin it around or something. Because I also thought it was a little redundant as well. Alright, so they're there. Oh yeah, let's put a little smokestack over this way. Oh, I was using something for a smokestack I really liked. Yeah. A bunch of these little guys placed together. You can change hotkeys in your settings menu. That's true. That is a thing you could do. Yeah, 2 monitors. They're yeah, you have to have 2 monitors. It's almost like I have to, especially with these games. It's like I have to. You just got your second monitor, you don't know how I ever lived without it? Yeah, no, it's, oh, I put a burst in there, didn't I? I didn't want to put a burst, I was going to put the actual smoke. Yeah, I can't imagine what I did, or how I built without a second monitor. Sending to 3? I wish I could. I need one right here, like right above. I would love that. And I would totally use it too. Yeah, so let's put this, yeah, over on the dockside area. Oh, I missed one board. You heckin' hookers. You hecker, I missed one board. Can this gonna fit up there? Oh, close. A curved monitor, but I have grown to love the separation between the screens. Yeah, I don't know. The curved monitor, I guess it'd be better, but eh. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. There we go. You started making content on a laptop. Oh, man, yeah. You take me forever to edit on your little screen. No way. No way. No, thank you. All right, so we just need to add this right there. Add this one right there. Whoopsie. Get rid of that. It's very boxy right now, but I think that's going to start to change once we get it. All the details in, it'll probably start to even it out. Although, yeah, we do. It does feel like we need something right here. You know what we'll do? Oh, I know. Because in the concept art, there's a big pillar behind it, like a big industrial stack. Instead of putting in the Claire's thing, we're gonna take my old blueprint of. Stan, you use this building in your. There it is. In one of your builds there, we're gonna take my big old smokestack that I built forever ago. What if we stick that on top of Claire's like that? What do you think of that? That's kind of neat. That looks pretty cool. Check Discord DMs. Okay. Mean like this? Do you mean like this? Oh, that's what you're saying. You can just hotkey it. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, that would totally make it way easier. Why did they make it Control-Shift-G? Because G was something else before. What was G before you changed it? But yeah, that's good that they don't have to mod it, and it's just that. Cool. Croc, we got an alligator on the loose coming down the main street. He's coming around the corner there. Here he goes in. He took the checkered flag. Alligator Petty has taken the Daytona Croc 100 here for 2021. Man, oh man, what an exciting race weekend we had here down in Daytona. You think that's cool, Sdan? Yeah, nice. All right, we'll do that there. I think they look pretty good there. Maybe just put it right about there-ish. Boom. Height's pretty good. I think the height is pretty good there. Bam. Cool. That works. Let's get rid of this building. Alright, so now as you're coming up to this building, yeah, that's looking a little bit more complete, honestly, with that little bit up top there. That looks pretty good. Alright, and now we need to put some posts. Some Post Malones up here. Speaking of Post Malone, did y'all see on New Year's Eve that Post Malone did a YouTube show, like a live YouTube show, which was pretty cool in itself, but then at the end of it, he had like some surprise guests come out. He had like the bassist for Jane's Addiction, the drummer for Red Hot Chili Peppers, his own guitar player who frickin' shreds anyways, and then him. They covered Rooster by oh, it's Wooden. They covered Rooster by Alice in Chains, and then they had the guitar player, or Slash. They had Slash come out, the guitar player for Guns N' Roses, and then they covered War Pigs by Black Sabbath, and it sounded freaking great. Like, Post Malone, I hope he releases like a metal album or a rock album or something, because the dude has fucking pipes, man. He's got pipes. He can outdo a lot of current rock musicians and stuff like that. So I hope he, I still hope he does this pop and rap stuff too, because he's actually like a really good pop and rap artist. But I hope he kind of dives more into the rock world, because man, was that so good. Bam! Just like Chef Emerald. Yeah, that's right, yeah. 480p? I don't know. Yeah, the main bakery kitchen smokestack. There you go. Yeah, right, Herman. It was good, yeah. If you, it was presented by Budweiser or Bud Light or something. So I don't. Maybe if you type in like Post Malone New Year's bash or party or whatever, it'll come up. But yeah, it was good. The songs I just mentioned, the two covers they did were at the very, very end. So if you don't care about Post Malone's normal stuff, then just skip to like the last like 20 minutes. But they shred for like, they just go for like 20 minutes. It's awesome for the last like two songs. I think we have a smaller little support beam there that I want to use. I mentioned before, like, I actually, like, out of all the R&B and like rap artists and stuff like that, like, I don't get into them too much, but I like Post Malone. I think he's got some actual good music chops there overall. So, yeah, I enjoyed seeing. And I think I mentioned this before. He also, Travis Barker, the drummer for Blink-182, and then I think the guitar player for, I can't remember the name of the band, but anyways, they did a Nirvana hour when the pandemic first started. They played all Nirvana covers for an hour straight to raise money for corona vaccine research. And that was super freaking cool. Like, they did he sounded just like Kurt Cobain. Like, he sounded just like him. Dude's got some pipes, man. He's got some really good vocals for someone that you wouldn't really expect that from, which is always fun to see. Sorry, yeah, exactly, Domez. You better think that I was better now, better now. I only see you because you're not around, not around. I've had some macaroni in a pot if anyone wants some. My daughter, it's a, oh my god. Bold. Oh my god. That's too much. Us youngsters, I hate to break it to you, MS Queen, but Blink-182 was now 30 years ago, so we can kind of classify that as classic rock too, and Eric Clapton as, you remember that one guy, and he had, I think Clap was in his name? It's starting to turn into that, where yeah, Nirvana, Alice in Chains, and all them, they're classic rock, and now the other ones, like what we used to consider classic rock, is now ancient rock. Is like, oh yeah, I remember them. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Andy. I was just thinking about that the other day, how what we used to consider classic rock is now kind of a little bit more than classic. Because if I was growing up and we were considering things in the 70s as classic rock, that was like 30 years ago from the 90s or whatever, or 20, then yeah, no, all the stuff that I grew up with now is considered classic rock, and whatever we considered classic rock in the past is now classical music. Right? Isn't that ancient rock? Yeah, that's what we would consider it now, right? Yep, the time has come, the passing of the time. We hate to see it, but it's happening. You feel old? Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? It just kind of happens where it's like, oh shoot, I'm not even listening to classic rock anymore. I'm listening to classical music. AC/DC, yeah. AC/DC just came out with a new album with all the original members. You like Nirvana, but it can be depressing. Well, that's a lot of modern music. That's a lot of modern music. It kind of goes in ebbs and flows. I love looking at music theory and music evolution, and the zeitgeist of music and stuff like that. Like if you look at like the early 2000s to like the mid 2000s, it was like all about partying and Black Eyed Peas and woo, it's like because it was post 9/11. So instead of wanting to be down and like sad about things, because we've been sad from post 9/11 days, everyone's like, it's time to party, and we're gonna that's when trap was starting to become big and like big party rap and stuff like that. And then now we're coming into another time where everything's starting to get sad again. Like right before the pandemic, music started to get sad again because I think people got complacent and they were kind of over everything's a party stage. You look at like Billie Eilish, and a lot of indie progressive rock is really into bringing back like the 80s sad boy type sound and stuff like that. A lot of rap is going into the emo rap kind of way and stuff like that. So what I'm interested is, after the pandemic is done, what the next generation of music, I think we're gonna go back to a celebratory type of music and culture instead of being sad about things. I think sad boy stuff is gonna kind of go by the wayside because naturally after because you see it like after like World War II or the Great Depression or any like big worldwide event, culture usually swings the other way to celebrate rather than mourn, because that is just kind of how humans do, man. That's just kind of how humans do. What's up, Lion Rider? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We were just talking about your Bayou Frank there. I feel too young for all these bands, except for Blink. Yeah. It's kind of fun, like, being, like, the age I'm at, because I'm kind of at the age of being able to look back at things, like, retrospectively. Like, I'm a quarter, I don't know, like a quarter of the way through my life, basically. So I can kind of, like, take a retrospective look back and assess the zeitgeist that I've been through, the many zeitgeists that I've been through. I like the sad boy stuff, too. Don't get me wrong, like, I guess Lil Peep would be, like, the big thing for that, even though, he passed away and everything. But I like that kind of stuff too. And it won't go away completely, like Billie Eilish and all that. It's not going to go away completely because it just started to get big. But I think you'll see the zeitgeist turn to people. Like, think of the roaring 20s, right? Or again, after like World War II, like how many people were celebrating. That was an interesting thing about Christmas music. If you look at where all the Christmas music came from that we still sing today, it all came from the 40s and 50s. Right after World War II, there was like a big traditionalist movement after World War II around the world. And that's, again, where you see a lot of the Christmas music that we sing today all came from like Bing Crosby and like different things like that from like, again, like the 40s and 50s. You had a little bump in the 70s and 80s kind of, and that's probably because of Vietnam. But yeah, usually if you look at like big world events, or at least, I'm kind of looking through a US lens because obviously I'm from the United States, but if you look at when big world events happen and then see what the zeitgeist does afterwards, it's usually a big pendulum shift to the opposite of what happened kind of thing. Did we get the messages on Discord? I think Sdan was supposed to message you back. If he didn't, yes, we did overall. But yeah, I think Sdan had messaged back on Discord. And if not, he sucks. Guns N' Roses had talent far better than the big hair band era. Yeah, no, Guns N' Roses, what a sad story that was, man. Sucks that Axl Rose was a POS, right? To like ruin that whole thing. Because like that album that they had, Chinese Democracy, that like didn't even have Slash. And like it only had Axl Rose with it because he was such a douchebag to everyone in the band that no one wanted to work with him anymore. He's kind of like the Bill Murray of like music. Where like I love Bill Murray as an actor, like a comedic actor, but he's apparently like the reason why we never got another Ghostbusters with Harold Ramis in it, because he was like such an asshole to him. Because he's just like such a dickhead to work with. Same thing with Axl Rose, where he was just like such a dickhead that he like wanted to have so much control over the album and stuff like that. He's like, now it has to be exactly like. It's like, God, dude, calm down. It's a band, not a solo project. Who Axl Rose still is? Yeah, I'm sure. But like, what the fuck? Like, what's Axl Rose doing anymore that anyone gives a crap about? You know what I mean? Like, no one cares what Axl Rose is doing anymore. Hey, Lovro. I'll have to make the bear decision. I'm fine with the Himalayan bear female. Oh yeah, if you wanted to switch out the bear, yeah, we can switch out the bear for sure. Yep, most animals we're not going to use in there, and again, you know, mods don't do anything to the game really. It's more so for the people that are going to be downloading the zoo. It's kind of just on them if they want to download the mods in game, or else they're going to be seeing like pygmy hippos and the wrong bears and stuff in certain areas when it shouldn't be there. But overall, yeah, I'm cool with switching them out there. Hey, Subi! You don't like me making decisions drunk? All right, well then tonight I need to make the choices, right? Tonight, my once a week getting drunk time is when I make a decision then. Karma cut up though when he went from an absolute snack to the definition of a nasty old man. Axl Rose, yeah, he kind of shriveled up there, didn't he? He kind of had the old shrivel up happen. The great shrivel up of 1989. Yes, that's the thing about a lot of those 80s stars, isn't it? Like, they definitely partied and got their party's worth in the 80s. Because now when you look at most of them, like, woo, time has not been kind, my friend. I hate to say it, but time has not been kind. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. like, I think that's kind of what it boils down to, is cocaine is a hell of a drug. Demonetized. And the 80s had its fair share of woo! Here we go! Woo! There's some people that from the 80s still living like that, and it's like, hey buddy, you know you're pushing like, 60 or whatever now. Maybe just take the twinkle nose down a little bit there. What's up, Lone Ranger? How's it going, buddy? An animal's trying to get in. I'm Rick James! That's right, yep. Singers and Definitely Looking Now Hard, they crashed. Yeah, well, they had on VH1, excuse me. They had a few series that would be like, let's look at your favorite rock stars today. And then you like see them, you're like, let's not. Well, like, yeah, what are they up to today? I haven't worked in 30 years because I had a one-hit wonder in the 80s, and turns out, I got addicted to drugs, and now I'm working at Costco. Okay, well, thanks for joining us. It was really great to catch up with you again. Sucks. There we go. Alright, Claire's is starting to come around. Slowly but surely. Probably just gonna like focus mainly on the front here today. So that with that. Good. Honestly, you kind of already completed the concept art, or the art there. So from here on out, it's going to be going all the way from just kind of spoofing it up here. Think Claire's gonna like it? Nice, good. Is in the vintage party costume at parties. I was so offended that the 80s parties were a thing. Oh, the 90s parties and stuff? Yeah, 90s parties have started to be a thing. I've noticed it with whatever you call the young generation today. Yep, I noticed that. My friend had a really cool little theory about the way that, you know, culture swings. He says it's every 30 years. So if you look back 30 years is what's trendy today, and 30 years is about the 90s to 80s. And if you look around, all the kids these days, 80s and 90s apparel and costumes and whatever you want to call it, like parties and all that, that's the rage right now, isn't it? Like, I feel like that's kind of like the rage like coming back is the 80s and 90s. And yep, that was about 30 years ago. And when I was let me look right up there. When I was a kid, I remember like the 60s and 70s being a thing. Like Dazed and Confused. Dazed and Confused came out in the 90s when I was a kid. And that was like a big celebration of the 70s as a whole. So like, yeah, when I was a kid in the 90s, oh, let's have a 70s party, or, you know, let's have a toga party like they used to in the 70s from like Animal House and stuff. So yeah, every 30 years, or every generation looks back 30 years to be inspired for their own culture and art. So, I almost S-stand that roof. What does that mean? Because I did it all by hand. And Bold's sitting there going, fucking Jesus Christ, just grid the thing. Just do grid. We put the bike everywhere, I just noticed. Did you put the bike over here too? Yeah, you did. Let me just take your bike real quick. Because I think I made my bike weird. Yeah, I think we literally put the bike on every single one of our builds, because why not? It looks fine. You started throwing barrels and shit. Oh, I know. I think I'm going to eventually just kind of do that, to be honest with you. It just kind of works out the best that way. Hey, Isaiah. What's up, Isaiah? When I fussed about wearing antique style jeans, nice, yeah. Like, that's just what my generation used to wear. My mom told me too. She's like, your generation just looks like my generation. It's just a big cycle. Yep. Toto, yeah, nice. There's a new Saved by the Bell. Why? Why would they do that? The nostalgia berries thing. I hope the nostalgia thing kind of kicks down a little bit, because yeah, relying on nostalgia berries to be like all of what Hollywood like makes anymore is kind of like, yeah, that's fun, but like, got any of those original ideas laying around? Not to say that like they don't release just original ideas, but it's like, can I get some more of them original ideas though? I can has just a few. Or can I have an idea that's not Marvel or Star Wars? Is that a possibility? Disney, do I have to watch only Marvel and Star Wars for the rest of my life? Or are we gonna think about, I don't know, getting any other kind of franchise a chance? Because it's a cash grab. That's what it sounds like there. What are we making? We are making they're remaking everything because they can't think of anything new. Yeah, right, basically. We're making a swamp or bayou type build. So I will zoom out just for a second so you can kind of see what's going on. But yeah, we are building a swamp slash bayou, basically like a theme park. A theme park that happens to have some animals in it there. So yeah. Yeah. Disney basically really, I'm a queen! We are gambling. I will match Heather G and raise the pot. Thanks, Drew, Sdan, and all the community. There you go. Yeah, we've gone 5, 10, 20 though. There you go. The pot is at 20, according to MS Queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're an awesome member of the community. Oopsies. Didn't want to save that as a blueprint. No need to do that. No need to do that. Yay, yeah, MS Queen. Being our local, what did someone say the other day? Our local Mr. Beast. They're being our resident planet community Mr. Beast. Or Mrs. Beast, right? It'd be Mrs. Beast. Yay, all the claps there. Not hating on Disney, just saying they basically own everything. That's true, and you know a lot of that is, I was reading an interview with the former, I think it was Fox chairman, and he said that they had, and this is right around the time that Disney was purchased Fox. And he said that they had like a few other people that, or companies that were supposed to buy them, like Universal, and I think like maybe, or not Universal, Comcast and a few others, but they said like they only trusted Disney with their IPs to do like what they felt was right for them. And I think something similar with like Marvel and Pixar too, where they had other buyers, like I think DreamWorks maybe wanted to buy Pixar and stuff like that. I could be way off on that, but either way, you hear that a lot. Is like, yeah, Disney owns everything, but a lot of times companies like want Disney to own them so that they can get just blank check creative go with their projects and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword though, right? A little bit of a double-edged sword depending how you look at it, because I agree that like they shouldn't own as much as they own. I think it's getting to a little bit of ridiculousness, but yeah, that's the free market, everybody. That's the free market. Can't volunteer due to COVID. Enjoy this so much. Oh, well, I'm glad that we can again, provide a little bit of entertainment during these weird times there. I do. And again, we just appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Lost all the Marvel characters they had. They not sold to Disney as per the initial agreement they had with them. That's probably a big reason why too. It's like, yeah, money is a big reason. Happy that X-Men are with Marvel again. Me too. Can you just imagine the possibilities with that? I hope they do some like some really cool X-Men stuff with that. You can actually get some like full-on like Marvel like recreation of the comics and stuff. Now you have the X-Men in there. Because we're extra cool. Yeah, we're the coolest. We are the coolest, everybody, don't you know? When you look up a definition of cool, just a picture of Sdan's face and my face come up. And it just says, these two guys are cool, man. It never said that once ever. Wipe your feet before coming in here. Wipe your feet. Thanks, Simi. Appreciate that. How do we ever play this game without faux rocks? Oh my god, the faux rocks are amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I legit kind of don't know the answer to that one, because it's the faux rocks are just on another level. They are just on another level altogether. I even think that like when I go to Planet Coaster and play, I'm just like, what? I need my faux rocks right now. I need my fake rocks, please. Ooh, I'm gonna leave your bridge open here, Sdan, because you might want to do some stuff with it there. I don't know if you want to. Yeah. Oh, I got it. That's two I've gotten. Gross. We gotta get a sticky pad or something. Yeah, that's the plans. Yep, Sumi, it is. It's. I think we forgot to do this one here. Can you even see this one? Kind of. This plant here. I think we forgot to empty its dirt out when we brought it from outside to inside. So I think it had some gnats in it. Ugh. So I just need to switch all the dirt out and stuff like that. What did you catch? A mosquito? Oh, a gnat. A gnat. And again, yeah, it's from, I'm pretty sure it's from this plant here, because, yeah, forgot to empty out the soil from the outside, so it probably has fucking worms and gnats and stuff inside of it. Ugh. I've just noticed it the last few days that there's been a lot more gnats in here, so I think they just hatched or something. Sdan quiet? Never! Never. We can never get him to shut up. We're enjoying this time now. No one egg him on. Did you want to, Sdan? You can. If you're not doing anything, you never join my stream. This will be like the first. This is like the first time that you join on my stream. Let me know if you want to call. The Cobra Kai show on Netflix. Oh, I love that show. We're on season 2 right now. Yeah, we're on season 2 right now. That's a good show. Actually, I lied, Sdan. I'm gonna kind of make your bridge for you because I kind of use these already, so I'm just gonna kind of keep it going. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that show because I thought it might have been like too hokey or something, but no, it's really good. All right, buddy, I got you. I gotta turn down the music and then turn this up. There we go. All right.
What the fuck are you doing to my bridge?
You didn't say anything. I'm just gonna do it.
Damn it.
Damn it. What are you doing? What do you
I had plans for that bridge.
What are you talking to me about for? Gosh, who are you?
New phone, who dis?
New phone, who dis? Sorry, I missed your call there. Yeah, I didn't see you there.
No, I like this little area down through here now.
You know, with that little creek running right through here, and you know what I realized is that the creek runs right underneath Claire's, so I'm going to maybe incorporate that a little bit. Maybe have like a little rock entrance like to the creek over here or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that little creek separation is nice there.
I almost just grabbed the mouse and turned the camera.
No, Sdan, it's mine.
Damn it.
It's my build. I'm gonna have to use some of your mossy. You know, you use these dynamic mossy rocks way more than I do. I always kind of forget that these exist.
I love them.
Yeah, they work really well. They look really good.
And they're still kind of swampy, believable-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yep, totally. Totally. So are you streaming tomorrow?
Possibly.
Okay. I want to see some more of that, well, yeah, you got to finish the area across from here first, but I'm excited to see more of the Spanish area come to fruition. I love that little area so far.
Yeah. Sdanwolf is louder than Drew. Hold on, Drew. Let me,
I got it. It's on my end. There we go. How's that?
Hold on one sec.
Okay. Sdan's always loud. Yeah, he's just so excited. He's just like, oh my gosh. He's like a puppy in a pet store. He doesn't know what to do with himself. So like, no one's ever gonna look down here, but you know what? Whatever. We'll still theme it out just a little bit. I think Sdan has left the building. Look, if he couldn't take it. 2 seconds in, and he's like, screw this, I'm done. I can't take this guy anymore. I can't take him anymore. All right. He discovered his Jade. I know. How is he not just playing Jurassic World Evolution this entire time right now? That's the only thing that he should be doing. That's what we need to get him to stream tomorrow, isn't it? He needs to get some JWE going on in here. I know you all are just clamoring for it. I mean, how are you existing without Jurassic World Evolution in your lives? Huh? Put some more tarps up. Always gotta put the tarps up. There we go. Maybe not green, because that is the same color, but we'll do that blue there, yeah. Impromptu Take Two podcast. I vote for Heather G to jump on as well as a special guest. Hey! There you go. You have no mic? Oh, come on. Come on, Heather. One of these days, maybe we'll have to make that a series. Interviewing the mods. We'll interview the mods. Mod Squad podcast. There, yeah, there you go. There you go. I'll be there. I'll be there for that. Yeah, we gotta get Take Two going again, though. I know we mentioned like every single stream the past few days, but we have got to get Take Two podcast going up again with some more people there. Your voice is a secret. Watch Heather's actually, for some reason, like British or something. She's like British with a Wisconsin accent. It's like, dang, Heather, I never expected that. Who would mod the chat? Silver Fox would have to show up on time one day. Ugh, he can't do that. Yeah, Silver Fox would just be like, are you guys kidding me? You're going to make me have to get here during the 10-minute countdown and have to mod? Because he's sitting, you know, Silver Fox is just sitting there kicking his legs up on the sofa, just la-di-da-di-da. La-di-frickin-da. Sumi! I'm so glad I looked over right at the same time that happened. Thank you so much, Sumi. I appreciate the heck out of your contribution to the community and everything there. Let's get some claps, GGs, all that fun stuff there in the chat. And welcome our newest builder. We're going to have to upgrade or update our thing again. Oscar's not here today, but yeah, he's going to be a little bit busy, I think, there. Nice. Thanks so much, Sumi. Appreciate that. We are just cranking in the members here. Yeah, there we go. All the claps. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. But yeah, you guys are being awesome with the new members for not just myself, but Sdan as well. He's been getting a lot of new members too, so that is awesome. The community grows. Go. Nice. I just need to go back through all these builds basically and just look at all the stuff that we keep using and just reuse it myself. Yeah, you know what? Like that. Give me that. Like, why am I trying to build all this myself there? So, and Sumi coming in with $2 more. Nice. Thank you so much, Sumi. Thanks for the donation there. Or the super chat. I keep calling them donations, but they're super chats. There's a difference there. So thank you so much. All right, Sumi. Appreciate your face. I appreciate your face. I think we got rid of Estian somehow. What the heck happened to Estian? Now you're just flexing. Would do more, but I'm unemployed. Oh, no worries. That is even, you know, that is amazing that you did that at all, being in the situation that you're in. I as well, my friend, I as well. So I completely understand. And again, thank you so much for even considering doing that when you're also in the struggle like I am there. So yeah. His wheelbarrow of internet. Oh, you know what? That might be it, because That might be it. I think he just ran out of internet. Yep, that might be it. Hearts for Sumi, exactly. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'm starting to talk a lot, so I get stuffed up. All right, what else has Sdan done down here? What else can we rip off from him? This, oh, you know what? This is a blueprint on the workshop, and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this here. I remember seeing this up on the workshop a little bit ago. I'm glad that we have it in the shop here. Or in the shop, in the project. Well. You're back. What did you miss? Hi, Isaiah. You missed Sumi becoming a member and being awesome and donating $2. And just us kind of placing around crap. Just lots of stuff in the build. Is that a gator? Like a real gator? Oh, no, it's a statue. I thought it was an actual gator hanging out right there. Nice. Did I accidentally block him? No, he's in the chat right here. I can see him. I can see his little face right there in the chat. So, actually, I'm not gonna put that. We've already used it enough. Check out merchandise marketing sites for fun monies. The stock Redbox DVD boxes outside my grocery stores. I've also worked for Big Bucks at grocery store merchandise. Really? Okay. I will look into that. I will definitely look into that. In the meantime, so yeah, extra money always goes a long way, especially now. Especially now. Yeah, we got our stimulus checks the other day, and she woke up and she checked her bank account. She's like, "When did we get an extra $1,200?" I was like, "Well, I don't know." And I was like, "Oh wait, like we have stimulus." I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. It was a nice little surprise. What else can we get from our other builds here? Ah, yeah, the wheelbarrow. Looks good. Thanks, Isaiah. eBay was your thing back in the day. Nice. Yeah, eBay. We also have an Etsy store on the side, too, that kind of gets us some extra cash every once in a while. It's not, like, overly popular. It's just kind of every once in a while we'll get a sale. Like, Christmas is really good. But, so we do Etsy, and then this helps a lot, too, getting YouTube stuff every month. And then she's working, which is nice. She's able to work. So we're okay. It's like COVID gave you money. yeah, kinda. Bye, Basic Builder. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. Aunt Crispy! Your shop looks so good, doesn't it? Your antique store? Looks so good. Aunt Crispy's Antiques. Now, do you think this implies that we serve turtle here? I think it kind of implies that they serve turtle. You know what? I think that's okay. We can imply that. Turtle soup? Yeah, turtle soup. Alright, that's good. We're going to do that. Towards the end of the stream where the croc's still standing guard when you open it. The alligators are... There's one over here. I have it paused right now, but the gators are kind of thinking about protecting it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit there. Send you a link to Etsy. I'll remember to do that. I'll remember to email you that. I don't think it'll be anything you're interested in. We specialize in what's called color block hoodies. And kind of like... We're hip. We're cool. Shirts. Merchandise, but you never know. I guess shouldn't assume what people are into. But yeah, it had a little bit of success this year, which we were very, very happy to see. Just kind of did it on a whim. Actually, I think we saw like a site or a YouTube video of like random ways to...
Sorry, Drew.
There he is.
Had to help Casey bring some groceries in. I'm like, but I'm on a stream with Drew. She's like, I will kick Drew's ass. I need help with this.
Well, like, because thought that you ran out of internet again.
Nah, I think we're good on the internet.
You got the internet? Yeah, it's all good there. So let's see. Did Sdan tell you my idea for some t-shirts? Sumi had some idea for t-shirts, she said. What was her idea? Or their idea? I don't know why I said her.
Oh, they were sending me a bunch of them the night before last.
All up on that merch kick.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Heather and Miss Queen have some merch coming.
What did
they
get?
both ordered like some mugs. They ordered the sloth shirt. Miss Queen ordered like a little zip up, like a little on the go pouch. I think maybe Bold ordered a shirt, possibly.
Heck yeah.
I think that's funner, Drew. Like when you were talking about doing merch based on like actual in-game stuff. So like in my situation, I got like really went hardcore with the Suyana stuff. Yeah. And that's funner than just like the regular like Sdanwolf, you know, whatever. It's cooler when it's more Easter egg like somebody could ask Miss Queen or Heather or Bold like, where's Suyana Zoo at? Where is that?
Yeah, is that an actual
And then,
zoo?
you know, it's yeah. So I think that's a cool kind of
I agree.
You know,
and
cool angle.
And it makes for a sense of community a little bit too by doing like the inside jokes or just stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. And Sumi said one of the cool ones would be to take do a t-shirt of all of Bold's custom signs that she's did for us and like just plop them down all over a t-shirt and you know put her name on them.
Yeah,
like by Bold.
Yeah, no kidding. We should do stuff like that.
Yeah. Silverfox says, I'm waiting for S-Daddy onesies.
I think you mentioned it earlier. Someone, I think it was Ruve or whoever, asked if they could submit a build. And it's like, no, we're not taking builds right now from people for this thing. But we definitely are taking up Bold on them making stuff for us. I think that's about the only person that we're taking up.
Yeah, and then Lion Rider's helping us with the mods and
the
stuff.
mods. Yeah, and that's
because see the thing about if you bring one person in, it kind of makes it not fair to then we have like 8 people that are like, can I come in and build in the swamp? And we're just kind of not doing that this time.
And to be honest with you, it's kind of a thing of I just want to build in this. Like
right, yeah. Like I don't want to have to wait 2 weeks for my turn again.
Typically, when you see like us content creators have like someone else come in, it's usually because like we're done, like we're spent, and we just need someone to come in and like, just take it off our hands basically for just a little bit. But this one, no, this like we're so geared up and ready to go. For now.
Yep.
I want some more windows.
Oh yeah, now this is definitely becoming more bayou'd up.
Yes, and we're gonna get some Spanish moss going on there, and then oh man, it's gonna turn out good. I'm excited for it. Actually, turns out pretty well.
P-Blade's Murder Shack.
I love P-Blade's Murder Shack.
Amazing.
Happy New Year's, Isaiah. Can you have
Ashton stopped by.
Hi guys. Hey Ashton, how you doing? What do you mean? Can you have Lunawood? No.
No, hey, don't get carried away now.
I just finished a brand new Lunawood build today. Literally today, I finished it up, and we are recording a brand new episode of that tomorrow. No, Lunawood is all planned out and ready to go. We don't need any help with that. We are good to go with that. I feel like I do want to put something up on this roof. Like it just feels like this.
Yeah, that is looking a little kind of like. But what if there's like a little fence up there or something, or some kind of railing, or because you can come out that door up there,
right?
So maybe there would be some kind of railing.
Maybe not those. Yeah, it'd be like an industrial kind of. Oh, you know what we can maybe do is because there's not going to be an interior. Is sneak the chain link fence to be up there.
Leaf said, new shirt idea. I got crabs at BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve. You have Heather's Crab Shack on. Crawfish shack on there.
I'm for it. I got crabs at Heather's Crab Shack, and all I got was this shirt. Bold's internet keeps dying. Dang it, Bold.
My internet died again. We gotta shovel her some more, like me.
We should have some guardrails. Yeah, we could make them. We could always make them, but I'm being a little bit lazy.
Good idea, Drew. Yeah, just use. I was thinking of starting to use that more. You know,
the barriers? Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't have the chain link fencing, let's just use the barriers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We're not going to make an interior for this, so who cares that, you know, you go in here and, yeah, who cares? Just do it like that. Yeah, that kind of looks better. Let me lower it just a little bit.
You know, you may even be able to put some of your lobster traps kind of on that lower roof, like in front of the diner or the dock side.
Yep, I think you're onto something there. Let me try out just a few other little...
And Crispy says, "I need business cards for the antique shop."
Vistaprint. No, I think the chain link is fine. Cool. So let's do that. Yeah, and you know what? That's a good idea. Let me go steal some of that clutter, some of that crap over here.
Yeah.
There we go. It is too bad that we don't have a modular chain link fence.
No, just give me one little piece.
It's kind of, every single zoo you go to, it's kind of like they have that, don't they? So, if Eben ever gets that piece, he will just die happy. He will not need anything else ever again.
Yep. Probably put some of your barrels up here, too.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Stack them near that door.
Just go around barrels. Heck yeah.
Just clutter the shit out of this.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I mean whenever I say just make it tight. Like, get the buildings as close as they can to each other and then just start having just crap just hanging off of it, basically.
Man, Drew, and like you said, we're going to have to think of what are some of these themed lands going to be that we break off to. One that I was thinking was do like a haunted swamp area.
Oh, and I'm for
just
it.
Make all the trees kind of dead and just get some like... Remember we were saying we were going to do like a holly voodoo shack and...
Heck yeah.
I think we can kind of roll with that. But what's some of your... Can you think of anything for some of the other lands?
We have the old Florida Spanish section, which is going to turn out really, really cool. I think that's going to kind of envelop... Yeah, we already got that started. Duh. So we have that. And then... let's see. We kind of talking like a Miami section. So maybe we could have a more contemporary Miami-ish section.
Mm-hmm.
I think manatees could maybe go there. Let's see.
Yeah, we want to do our manatee lagoon, like with the really shallow, clear water.
And then we'll do like a nature walk part 2, where it's like a wooden dock kind of outstretching over like an Everglades part.
Yeah.
And so like when we say like themed lands, like it doesn't have to be like a ginormous, you know, huge land or whatever. It can literally be like just like a nature walk or something like that. But we'll get them.
I'm just loving these rustic builds right now.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun to do these. That's why they're going so quick, because again, most of these buildings are just like squares and rectangles just kind of thrown on top of each other. It's really this part here where it starts to come together, the random crap. Just the throw crap everywhere stuff.
Like Bold said, more!
More! Yep. More.
Claire's Dockside Diner.
Yeah, couldn't fit the restaurant, but that's alright. We had our European friend have to give us the thesaurus there. Knock off Disney World? Yep, pretty much. So I guess we could have like a frontier town and Adventureland and Tomorrowland.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what else do we put up here? Let's see. You know, let's bring those power lines. We haven't done any power lines in a little bit. Kind of stopped that.
Oh, yeah, we haven't, have we?
I think bringing those down this way and getting some of the ambient effects and then the foliage. I might kind of wrap this build up a little bit. Might have to move your trailer, but that's no big deal because we're going to keep it in here.
Well, even if you have to go down further down the street and just make the electric kind of implied that it's kind of maybe cutting through Mel's, and you can shoot some that way.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We'll get it going overhead. Get some more overhead going.
They just add so much detail to the street, don't they? The
streetmosphere or whatever you want. Yeah. Oh, you know what else we should put is maybe some manhole covers or gutters or something like that.
I was thinking that,
like steam coming out of it and stuff. Well, I kind of already have that. One second, I kind of made that.
Yeah, make the street a little more like run down or like lived on.
Here it is. This thing here is 2 objects. Yeah, I made this. I've been placing it all over this little vent with steam coming out of it.
I wish we had a circular one like that.
Oh, thank you, Isaiah. We appreciate that. Really, she said, both of us. Said that we are the best builders in Planet Zoo. There, yeah, so then as people are walking by, it's kind of little bits, it's a burst of steam, so every once in a while it'll just kind of burst out steam up. It'd be like a Marilyn Monroe thing. Woo! Because, yeah, you remember in Planet Coaster, we actually had manhole covers.
Yeah.
Those were nice. But they even had to put them on stationary because they would shoot up in the air. They were animatronics. Crock holes, there you go. Welcome back, Sumi. Cool. Cool. Scoot this over just a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, more power lines. I think I want to maybe see if we can cover up this power line here in the middle of the road, because it kind of has that Indian, and you can't change the color of the Indian paint on there. So maybe we cover it up. It'll look a little bit.
Or if you want me to later, I can come in and stretch the power lines farther and get it out of the road.
You don't like it right in the middle right there?
That's a little weird, but I mean, I don't hate it.
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for now. Does anyone hear the music? Oh, it's probably from the game, yeah. Or you mean the Spotify music? No, Spotify music, stop playing. It's auto-playing copyright music. God damn. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Let's get a copyright music again. Oh, it almost stretched. Yeah, right here we need to stretch just a little bit further. And then it can connect to the gift shop.
There you go.
These pieces work so well for the power lines, but they're almost too thin to see sometimes. So you're just like straining your eyes like, wait, where are the power lines at? Alright, so let's see. Is that going to connect up to this thing here?
Possibly, but it also may fry the bird.
Well, you know, that we'll serve it at Claire's. We'll just serve it up at Claire's. This tastes really fresh. When did you get it? Oh, the chef just got it in today, actually. Fresh bird.
Fresh.
The seagull, he'll be all right. Steve will be all right, and if not, then Steve's brother will take his place. Steve's brother, Shannon. Brad. What a name, a 90s name that is, Brad. Alright, now we just take this and shoot it over. Hey Caspery. Sorry I disappeared last stream. I was watching another stream. I forgot to get caught up in yours. You're sorry. You should be. How dare you? I'm so sorry. No, you're fine. No worries. Good to see you back. Good to see you back there. We are still just swamping it up here. Just making a bayou and all that fun stuff. Doing what we do. Alright, I think that's good for now. Let's head back to Claire's and keep clearing it up over here. Two hours ago? No, I ate food. I made sure to eat before I streamed, so I'll be good for another 40 minutes until we wrap up the stream. That's what I figure we'll wrap up.
That'll give you a good, what, 3 hours to get ready for D&D?
Yep. And then probably won't take us more than 20-30 minutes to record our little thing there. Yeah, we'll be good to go.
Yes, yes. Do you need, like, when this is over, do you need me to record some cinematics?
I filmed some like 2 days ago, but everything has drastically changed since then.
Yeah,
so I'll probably redo some. Or yeah, if you want to, because it's going on your channel, go for it.
Yeah, that's what we'll probably do. Or you know what? We can do our talking part first, so that way you can take you a little break, and I will record the cinematics after we talk.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, that's all right. I'm just adding stuff to add stuff. You know what? I think we're gonna move to the back side for now. I'm sure I'll come to the front and like think of something later on, but I think we're good to move to the back side of Claire's here. Work on that for the last little bit.
this is what the boaters are gonna see.
Yeah.
What our shanty sea captains.
So we'll fence them in first. No one go overboard here. Ooh, kind of gave myself a weird little thing to work with here.
I saw at the beginning you're like, this is getting a little tight through here for the actual boats. Oh, damn, I love those supports you have back here.
Oh, these guys? I took those from, I made those earlier at the beginning of the main street there. Little subtle little things.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was back here. I was looking, I was like, some of the boats are going to have a little bit of a tough time getting in between the murder shack and...
But I love how just tight everything is in there, and it's all... Isn't it cool?
It is, yeah. It's a very, like... Yeah, as you're coming right through here, it gets really intimate, and all the trees are overhead and stuff. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, and that boat's trying to sneak through. P-Blade's murdering people to the left. Mel's painting somebody's ship.
Yep, right. Do y'all hear the... Yeah, let me pause it. You can hear the alarm going off. Yep, you will. The gators are escaping all the time, so... We just let our gators run free.
Does anyone else hear the animal alarm?
You betcha. Yeah, I let guests in the other day, and man, they add so much. We'll have to be sure to, or you'll have to be sure to add guests in if you can when you do the cinematics. Yeah, because they...
yeah, get them kind of coming down the streets and stuff. Did they walk this far?
No, they actually they might. I put them in because we were moving so fast. I put them in after Lindabrow, and you were starting on Mel's, and that's when I put them in. And it's funny because they'll actually come up to where... Oh, your outhouse gates weren't there either. They'll come up here and like to the front and like point through the bushes and stuff. And like, oh wow, like because they think they can see the gators, and then they'll like come to the side here and like point out there. Be like, oh look, even though there's like nothing out there. So they kind of act weird, but we can probably get them to work okay. They look at the wrong stuff. Domas is out. Sports ball time. Okay. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out as always. Always appreciate Domez hanging out. Or any European, really, because I know it's late for some of you folks a lot of times. And I would not be up that late watching a stream at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. No way.
some dedicated little Euros, don't we?
Mm-hmm. I remember, yeah, we used to talk about this a little bit, but and it's still true. The Europeans watch more than the Americans do, as far as like watch time and all that kind of stuff goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, my European crowd will sit almost through the entire video. Americans and their
their attention spans are like too short.
They skim through the videos like okay, cool. I got my 30 seconds on your video. Time to go to the next one. Like, dang, can't you just give me a little bit of time?
Oh, remember too, Drew, I've got to download the alligator mod before we start filming.
Yes, you do. Because we do not want a bunch of crocodiles hanging out. You watch it through the end, Heather? Nice.
Always watches it with us?
Who don't think that they have mods? Who? Planet Zoo? Oh, Planet Zoo has mods. Yeah, we're using mods right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you look here, these are alligators, not crocodiles. And this is one of the mods of many, many in there. So, yeah, there's definitely mods in Planet Zoo. Florida has American crocs. Does it? Well, I don't think so. I think they have alligators in Florida, right? Crocodiles are from, like, the Nile area? I thought. I don't know.
Form of crocodile in Florida.
There's a form of it? Ah, gotcha.
I don't necessarily think it's like the big giant, like Nile crocodiles, but it's...
But yeah, like when you think of Florida, though, you think pretty much
Alligator.
Yeah, Gator Valley and Gator Land and, yeah, gators. Gator, baby, gators.
Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can install this while, like, I'm sitting here with you.
Do you know how to do it? I can walk you through it.
No.
Oh,
no,
it's super simple.
You can probably walk me through it.
Yep. So let me know when you get the 2 OVLs downloaded, and we'll go from there.
Hold on, I'm going back to our Discord real quick. I'm sure Lion Riders linked it. Lion Rider, alligator is all set.
There are crocs in the U.S., but they are more popular in Aussie land and such. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sure, there's an outlier that they'll be there, but yeah. You're nice enough to leave the stream up if you have to go. Oh, he means like if he has to like leave to go somewhere, he'll leave the stream up so that there's a viewer like on it, because it helps out the stream a little bit. So Florida has the only crocs in North America, found in salt marshes on the coast. Gotcha. Cool. But yeah, we are focusing on the Everglades, so we are focusing on the gators. That's pretty good there.
Oh, I've never registered with Nexus Mods.
Nexus Mods, please give us your information, sir.
Stop, please. This will be good, though. At least I'll have the gators now when we're doing these back and forth streams.
Yeah. Yep. Then you won't have people coming over to my stream. No, there's no gators in the game, because Sdan doesn't have gators in his stream. I was like, no. Time to go. Wife wants to go gamble at the Kiowa Casino in Oklahoma. It's 20 minutes. All right, well, wear your mask. Stay safe. We'll talk at you later. Oof, I would not go to a casino right now. Oh, my gosh. Cramped indoor space. Sounds gross. Sounds fun, but gross. And thank you, Herman, for your membership earlier too. That's awesome. Forgot about that.
Harden Harden.
Heather couldn't either. You making your account over there?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Oh, and then make sure to get the manatee too. Switch
out
yeah, the female. Yeah.
key. There we go. I agree to let you all steal my information.
Yep, spy on you and sell your information off, and you get no kickback for it. Isn't that the greatest thing? Like, these social media sites, they just take your information, sell it for billions, and you're just sitting there with your thumb in your ass like, oh.
Yes.
What happened? Gators are too protected in U.S. and have taken over too many lakes. Support conservation, but they have overly protected since the 60s. Oh, interesting. Were they like on the brink of being endangered or something like that back in the 60s, and now it's kind of like, all right, they're definitely back now. I think that was a situation like that with the wolves too, where they kind of had to, maybe not wolves, but coyotes? I can't remember. There was some animal that they did that with too, where they're like, oh shoot, we like overly did it. Like, they are definitely good now.
Welcome to Nexus.
Nexus. Download stuff here. It sounds so futuristic. The Nexus. Your future starts here.
Planet Zoo sign maker updated for aquatic update.
Sign maker? Very nice. What is that?
Yeah, it says a sign maker.
I'm interested.
It is. Yeah, let's see. Planet Zoo sign maker. This program allows you to easily replace signs in your game with images you create. The fuck?
You mean like billboards?
Billboards?
Oh, but that would ruin any download that people want to do for this, I bet. That's my only worry, is that if people want to download this...
Drew. Hold on. Let me send you this and show them this on stream.
Okay.
I'm going to send it to our...
The
Hold
Discord.
On. You're about to shit a brick. Check this out. You're shitting me.
Oh, daddy. Everyone, field trip time. Get your field trip buddy. Everyone get a field trip buddy. We're taking a field trip.
Oh, daddy.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, field trip. Look at this.
Custom
Get the
signs.
Get the front door out of here. Hold hands, that's right. Look at that.
Hold hands, everyone.
Damn. We might have to do this, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Now, like, how do you feel though? Because again, like, all we're doing right now is we're adding on more and more things that people have to download when they originally, like, when they download the zoo, or else it's going to not look right. Do you care? I don't really care.
Well, I mean, we haven't really even said if we're ever going to let them download this.
That's a fair point.
You kind of acted weird to it, so.
That's a fair point. Just because we were talking about doing mods, and I know how it can be if you install a bunch of mods and then people don't install them, and then they go through like, why is there a pygmy hippo here instead of,
Yeah, why is there a pygmy hippo in my beaver dam?
Right. So that's the only way I get. That's why I got weird about it. But I guess if it's, if it's kind of a self-responsibility thing where it's like, hey, if you don't download the mods, then you don't get the full experience.
If you don't do this, then you're not going to get this experience that we've shown you here.
Yeah, basically. So no, I'm fine with it. If we're cool with
custom sign.
Yeah, no, if we're cool with that, then I'm cool with that. Next major free update, give us free billboards. I know they would do that, wouldn't they, Silverfox? Yeah. You're not wrong. All right, so now I need to make a little deck here.
The thing that says is, it just says this is a program that allows you to easily replace signs in your game with images you create.
Hot damn. Does it say anything about performance or like?
No, and it looks like they just put it Nico 9000.
Yeah, when was it uploaded?
Updated it December 23rd.
For Aquatic Pack. Mm-hmm. Well,
says it was originally uploaded in June 18th.
Of this year?
Yep.
Huh.
Well, there was one post about it. Please, can you update this great mod? Somebody said that on December 14th. and then the dude updated it right before Christmas.
So he's on it. At least he's there updating.
So I think you should download this, Drew, and play around with it some. Or
well, yeah.
I mean, could you imagine with some of these shops if we could, like I was just saying about Aunt Crispy's shop, like if I could do like an old crusty Coca-Cola rusted sign.
Right, no, exactly, and then sync it into that's what we need.
Put it up against the wall and like I'll do a custom frame around it.
All these buildings need that. Like everywhere that you see like all these empty spaces on the walls, that's where it's supposed to have like Coca-Cola 50 cents. I tried to make that a little bit.
Or like Mr. Domez's tap house.
Right. Exactly. And like I tried to get that a little bit and you took it for Mel's too, but like it just doesn't quite have that same rusted crappy look
like we
to
could
it.
like if I could really get a rusty Coca-Cola image or
Yep. So no, that's I will. Do you want to link that in our chat so that I can quickly access it?
Yeah, hold on.
Wouldn't mind. God, this game doesn't like water.
No, man, it was scaring me every time.
Yeah, it's hung every single time that I've done it. It's like hung there for just a second. I'm just
it did on me too.
Don't you do it. It's just, I get Planet Coaster vibes, when it would do that in Planet Coaster and crash. I was like, oh god, no, don't do it. I see ya. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, they call it the Planet Zoo sign maker.
That's legit.
So this could be game changing for us. I swear, that was the first thing I noticed when I typed in Planet Zoo after I registered for Nexus.
Yeah.
So that's just like, I haven't even, let me see if there's something, see if there's anything else that catches my attention real quick.
If that's the first thing, who knows what else is going to be up on there. They're going to just, everything that we've complained about, they just have it on there. Just like, what are y'all complaining about? We already made all this stuff for you.
We fixed that.
That's why Lion Rider got in contact with us. He's like, all right, these little shits have been complaining about stuff all the time. We just
I will, like, if you put this on there and you can end up making it look legit, I will be tweeting this out and putting it on Instagram like tonight.
What do you think so far?
Our little doofus.
Our little doofus Claire.
We've got you a restaurant together.
At least the front half of it's coming together. We're working on the back half right now. But yeah, I know. I think I disappointed Claire yesterday because I got to building in P-Blade's thing and it took way longer than I thought it was. And she's like, I guess it's okay that you didn't get to my thing today. But whatever.
Yeah, Claire, we love your gator pies.
But I am loving Claire so far. I think it's turning out all right. Gator pies, that's right.
Gator pies.
So yeah, there's the front of it so far, and then now we're kind of moving on to the back area here, where we're gonna have some dockside seating out here, and then some regular table side too.
And she's got her snapping turtle bites, snapping turtle fried bites.
Yeah, right. So you go to Heather's for some crawfish. You come down to Claire's for some gator bites, and I think it was Leon in the Bro Nation Discord. I shared a picture. Right about here I shared it, and they were like, well, if those power lines go into the water, then you can have a bunch of fried gator.
Drew, show Claire we think we may have discovered custom billboards.
Oh yeah, I'll show her that real quick. Check this out, Claire.
So we may get some signage for your restaurant.
This is these are mods that we can install here. So these are all custom images and stuff like that. So just picture like if we were to go on to like look up old like 50s Coca-Cola signs or like pomade or whatever, and then we can make custom Photoshop images with your restaurant name, and
then insert them into the game.
Right,
your
just like
own
billboards.
Images.
They're basically billboards. Basically billboards. Yep, exactly. They're essentially billboards.
Right. Seagull nuggets.
Seagull nuggets. Oh no.
Steve.
Poor Steve. Let's see if we can sneak some, you know what we're going to do. We are going to sneak some fake patio furniture up here that won't be in use because I don't like how the path looks when you get up in the air like that. Free all day for Drew and S Daddy Nerds. There you go. You heard it here first, folks. If you want some fried gator bites, which I've actually had fried gator before, bites, like they cut them up a little. They taste like chicken. It's literally just tastes like chicken. Maybe have some like fancier tables here since it's kind of nicer dockside seating. Let me switch that back.
But isn't that kind of weird? Like just some little modding nerds have found out how to insert billboards.
I think that just... I've been kind of thinking this for a little bit about the way that, like, Frontier... Like, I get that they want to, have a good quality product and stuff, but, like, you look at Planet Coaster Council Edition, and, like, the way that they have that counter thing on there or whatever... It's like, but give them the choice to do that instead of like making it so that people can't like make their parks tank or whatever. Or like, because you know that's the thing with billboards is like that we've heard is that performance would tank if they had billboards. But it's like, oh, but give us the option though. Like let us
right. If
choose
it
that.
does do that, then just we won't put it in there. But at least give us the choice to
the hardware
use
to do
them.
it. Yeah, exactly. So I messed something up here. Oh, there we go. I just didn't have flat terrain, and I got real scared that we were going to have to redo all the paths. All right. Try the wooden benches. I don't really. I don't want to do the wooden benches though. I put those out for a reason. I use those for a reason. Let's see here. Because yeah, the dockside seating, there's only 4 tables, so it's gonna be like prime real estate. There's only fancy people are gonna come out here and use it, so get a little bit fancier out here. Just a little bit, not too much. Not too much. Where's the regular overhang? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, no, it looks like puke. It doesn't seem tasty, but I'm not very adventurous with my meat. I once tried kangaroo, not so good. Yeah, no, gator tasted like pretty much like a chicken, but it was fried up, so it was like little, it looked like little chicken nuggets essentially, and they tasted like little chicken nuggets too. In Denver, they had, oh shoot, what were they called? Oysters, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oysters.
Do you know what that is though? Do you know what a Rocky Mountain oyster is?
No.
It's bull testicle fried up.
Ah!
Yep, it was like a delicacy. You'd actually go to this really expensive restaurant that was located in downtown Denver, and it was weird looking because it was like a house basically. And then it was like it'd been there since like the 1800s. I can't remember the name of it, but they serve up like elk, rattlesnake, just really kind of out there meats. And yeah, one of them is called Rocky Mountain oysters, and yep,
cool.
It's so
you know, Drew, another one I noticed on here, the Sdanwolf's horse.
Okay.
We could probably even have horses here somewhere.
That's
like
right.
some kind of horse stable or like some wild kind of something.
Yeah.
Those horses look pretty stinking cool.
What do they replace?
Changes zebras to the Sdanwolf's horse.
Oh, I don't think
Includes 6 realistic body colors, optimized meshes, icons, full Zoopedia coverage, and a complete performance-friendly replacement. They've got one on here that changes the wolf colors. Simultaneously have 4 different wolf colors in your zoo.
Well, we definitely have no plans for wolves or any zebras, so I'm okay with that. Again, my only issue with mods is that I know people aren't going to download them properly and then comment on there, hey, how come your zoo looks kind of weird and stuff? Because you didn't read or download the right stuff. This
you didn't read.
Go get yourself a book.
All right, there's your American alligator. I'll go ahead and get it real quick. So just manually downloaded, it looks like. Okay, slow download.
There's a restaurant like that here. It serves exotic game that's in season. They have some awesome salmon and roasted garlic mashed potatoes. That sounds so good. That sounds really, really good. I love garlic mashed potatoes. I do.
Drew, I'm going to go ahead and download his eagle mod as well. Just because, remember, we were talking about maybe perching one up on Mel's, kind of looking down over the swamp.
I definitely think we should. Definitely.
Yeah, so I'm gonna download that, and you said get the alligators and the manatees. Got the eagles. Eagles.
I always think of Scrubs whenever I hear someone say eagle. Eagle. There's a red wolf mod. It would fit perfectly in this build. Interesting.
Red wolf.
We're just going mod crazy now. We started like kind of reluctant, a little bit like Lion Rider would be messaging us, be like, "Hey, I have these mods," and we're like, "Yeah, that's cool. We're just kind of, you know, maybe one."
Yeah,
and
we're like, we don't want to break our game, and
and then
now we're just like, what do you got, buddy?
Right. We're just fiending, like, all right, give me some more of them mods.
Working on anything new?
Right. Yeah, I think he's gonna make the wild boar mod for us. So that's gonna be pretty neat.
Oh, they've got a Somali wild donkey. Oh man, that Rocky Mountain elk looks insane. Huge Rocky Mountain elk.
That sounds awesome.
Comes with bull, cow, and calf.
And you know,
Arctic DLC required.
Thinking from a strictly like YouTube point of view too, like the views that we would get, like brand new Planet Zoo animal.
I might start. You think if we start showing these off though, we're gonna get like an email from Shantae or Dalia and be like, "What the fuck do you guys think you're doing?"
You already know my response to that. I don't care. I'm not doing anything illegal. Like, darn, I'm not gonna get a free key. And like Lion Rider said, I don't think they give a rip at this point, as long as they're not like data mining or breaching the DLCs or anything like that. Crazy. I don't think they mind.
Leucistic salty mod.
What does being disowned even mean though? Like we're not gonna be able to buy their games anymore? Like they can't do that. Who cares? Who cares? We're the bad boys, all right? We're the bad boys of the Planet Zoo community.
Just leave us alone.
We do what the fuck we want, man.
We do what the fuck we want.
You can't tell us shit. We're the Bash Brothers. Yeah, the Mighty Duck style. We're the Bash Brothers. The rebels.
You can't tell us shit.
You try to tell us something, you can't tell us shit. They think
Drew, I love it when you go all redneck on us.
Hey, I grew up in the South, so I'm a northerner that grew up in the South kind of thing, you know? So I can tap into both worlds.
You can't tell us shit.
Yeah, I'll give you a what for.
That's good.
Yeah, Heather, exactly. Get the cowboy there. He tried to ban me on PlayStation Plus because I requested a refund when someone bought off my card. I just created a new account. There you go. There you go. Play the system. Just play the system. Now, Sdan, don't freak out. I know you're getting the sweats going because I'm making another curved building here, but just keep it cool.
What is that?
Just keep it cool, man. Don't freak out on me, okay? Don't be weird.
Don't make this weird.
Don't be. Yeah, right. like the old lady that you had. Oh, that's what I messed up. Shoot. Like that lady that hit on you in wasn't it in what's the bartender lady hit on you in John T's one shot, and you're like, wow, no, I don't have time for this, or something like that.
How come in all of our D&D games I'm almost molested by an old lady like every time? Is this an inside joke you guys aren't telling me about?
Yeah, no, you just have this way about you that is very molesty from old ladies.
Damn it!
Just
oh man, the mods have a really nice bighorn sheep.
We're just gonna have to download all this shit.
I know, man. A guar? Is that how you say it? G-A-U-R? A guar?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the band. There's a band called Guar that dresses up like Slipknot.
Arabian Oryx? Not compatible with update 1.3. Yeah, see, some of these you have to look at, Drew, because like they haven't been updated since May.
Ooh,
so some of these the people like just haven't come back to since like the Arctic pack and the Australia pack. So some of these are not going to work. Llamas with hats.
Oh goddamn! That's the Rock. Oh goddamn!
Hey, somebody's made a mod on here where there's no glass on around the exhibits.
What do you mean? So it's null barrier?
Yeah, like they've removed the glass piece.
Huh.
But it says not compatible with update 1.3.
Oh, that's a bummer. Well, wouldn't that just be a null barrier?
Removes the glass from the exhibits, allowing for more creative freedom. That's cool. Yeah, the little glass boxes, the glass is gone.
Oh.
From the exhibits.
Oh. Yeah. So you can make exhibits. That's where I kept missing it. Exhibits. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
like the little box. Yeah, but whoever this person was, J2, removed the glass.
That's sick.
That's cool.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. Linda's here. Hey, Linda. You made it in.
Swastashka?
Don't even try. I don't even try. Linda.
Wonderful Linda.
Linda, you weren't there for Sdan's stream this morning, I don't think. Look what he did here. We have Aunt Crispy's Antiques.
Actually, I think Linda has me blocked on everything now.
Yeah, probably. She's just like, that guy sucks.
That kind of creeps me out.
And then we have William H. Cigars. Stan as well. And look at what he did here with the... What did you use with the baskets? Yeah, the baskets. And it puffs out smoke every once in a while from the cigar thing. It's clever as hell. That's such a clever.
We got a little. If you look at it at night, that's a little light and it glows red.
In there. Okay, let me place this down. We'll take a look at it. Oh man. Let's see here. It's been a rough day. I'm definitely sorry to hear that as well, Linda. But hopefully we can turn your rough day into a little better one, maybe just a little bit better. All right, let's put that up there. For now. Oh yeah, it does. That's awesome. Is that the Arctic pack light thingy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. And then my dark building that I haven't done any lighting to quite yet. And then yeah, across the way here we have Claire's Dockside Diner going in right now.
Okay, Claire's trolling me now.
Well, you know what's funny, Claire, is that he even kind of mentioned that earlier when I was doing it. He was like, wait, what the fuck? Why? When did it become so simple to do? Like, yeah, it's not the worst. There's definitely worse things to do in Planet Zoo.
Somebody added a capybara back in July. It replaces the female reindeer.
No way, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a little capybara. Oh, that was Lion Rider. That was him.
Oh, well, shoot. I could have used that in my South America build.
He also put one on here called a tree kangaroo.
Tree kangaroo?
This mod replaces the female koala in the game with a tree kangaroo.
Huh. Yeah,
man, but I guess my biggest one out of this is trying to figure out how do we implement that billboard? Am I hyping it up more than what it really is? Like, I hope I'm not thinking that it's something else.
It looked like it. Oh, but yeah, like, how does it work though? Is my thing. Like,
I know that's what we're gonna have to like investigate. Like, why does this sound too good to be true?
It is too good to be true, I bet. And if not, then gosh, we need Frontier to get up on that and do that there. I don't know about that. That looks kind of stupid, but let's keep going.
Silver Fox says, tree kangaroo is one of my all-time favorite animals.
Oh.
But Drew Bold said, my internet cut out, then it come in as you told Sdan he was molesty. Damn it.
That's good timing on your internet.
I'm not molesty. I'm the one getting molested here.
Yeah. Opposite. It's the opposite. Yeah, no, but it just seems like every time Sdan's just kind of getting an old woman or someone just kind of comes up to him and is like, hey, baby, how about I take you out back and show you a real good time? And Sdan's just like, God damn.
Yeah. Thinking John and Jonty have some kind of sick backstory going on for me or something.
And then this week, oh yeah, then it'll be 2 old women. Oh, you won't know what to do.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Linda.
Yeah, no, that's never fun news, Linda. Sorry, condolences for your loss there and your family and everything. That is always a hard one to go through.
Yep.
Go. And you know what I need to start adding is there is not a single strand of Spanish moss on this anywhere. I don't think it's a real build in this zoo until you add the Spanish moss in.
Correct.
There we go. Yeah, everyone, hearts and hugs. There you go. Support for Linda.
Hearts
there
and loves to Linda
during this hard time. Yeah, especially the grandparents. The grandparents always it's like the. I mean, you get like these aunts or uncles or like great aunts, great uncles that might pass away before, but it's like when the grandparents hit, then it's like, oh man.
Oh, I know, man. I don't have any grandparents left. I'd give anything just to spend 5 more minutes with them.
Right. Yeah, my grandpas are all passed now. It's just my grandmas.
Yep, do not have any grandparents left. Definitely, if you still have your grandparents, I would like call them.
And like, I don't know how to like word this, but like learn from them. I had this awesome project I had to do in middle school where I had to interview a member of my family that was like older or whatever, like so like your grandparents. The oldest member of your family, you had to interview them, and I had to do my grandpa who was like in the Korean War and like all this stuff that I like had no idea about. But like it was a tape recorder too, like so I record like I have him actually like telling his story and stuff like that, and like it's cool to like every once in a while like listen back to it and just talk, you know, especially with him not being here anymore. It's just like, man, you get to still have his voice around and stuff. During the Stan Exchange, they have built a very a supportive community. Yeah, well, that's part of it. We joke around and kid around and stuff because, you know, that's what we like to do and stuff. But yeah, when it comes down to it, if one of our community members is hurting or whatever, that's like one of our family hurting or something like that. Someone that we hang out with every day. Don't like to hear that.
Yep.
I hang out with you guys and Sdan more than I do my wife. Like, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I see y'all and talk to y'all more than I do my own wife most times. So, like, yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. But no, we've definitely all formulated a nice community relationship kind of thing going on here. A doctor-patient confidentiality. Love management games on PC. I always wondered if he would, if you guys would have played Planet Zoo together. Oh, you probably would have.
Cool.
You totally would have. That's awesome.
Dude, I think that was such a good decision. You moved that Claire's to that top part.
To the back.
Because like I was saying, it was just kind of, when I was like in my head, it just seemed like that was 2 double Claire's.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And again, like it looked nice on the concept art, But yeah, just for whatever reason, it doesn't really translate when you're doing it like that. So yeah, no, it looks way better. And like you said, the boaters are gonna see it.
Found too, like when I'm doing some, I found myself taking some liberties more so than not with, but I definitely love bar mills as a good basis.
Yeah, because technically right now I'm actually done with the build as far as like the bar mills picture goes or whatever. I'm technically done, but now it's time to go in and add those details and extra little bits. But yeah, no, bar mills are... It's funny too because it happened in the Planet Coaster community too, where like bar mills got discovered by a few people in the Bro Nation community, and then it just like swept through everywhere. Like everyone was like, bar mills, bar mills, bar mills. And now here in the Planet Zoo community, I feel like we've lit a fire under everyone who never heard of them. They're just like, wait, what? What are these things?
Silver Fox said, I thought Sdan was going to say bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah builds. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Class.
Mazel tov to all. Yes, yes.
Cheers.
I was always like, I hope this doesn't sound like bad or whatever, but like I was always like kind of jealous of like my Jewish friends growing up because they had you know, Hanukkah like for 8 days or whatever. And I was like, Mom, why do we only get one night of or one morning of presents and my Jewish friends get like 8 days straight of presents?
I've always found like my Jewish friends or like Jewish people in general are like the most interesting like sets of humans. Like,
well, their
like as far as like I'll watch documentaries. Like, I mean, you know, who else do you pull up and you like watch documentaries on like Jewish people and like YouTube videos, and it's just like,
dude, their
interesting people.
Well, yeah, because like their history is amazing and horrendous all at the same time. It's like,
I know.
And anything that ever goes like quote unquote wrong in the world, it's like, yep, someone's gonna blame Jews and do something
Silver
stupid.
Fox is actually Jewish. He's like, yes, we are super interesting.
No, they really are. I mean, like, they're like, you know,
Just,
when you look at human history, you can't look at human history without looking at Judaism within it, for better or worse. And I always say the worst part is because, yeah, unfortunately, whenever something bad happens in the world, it's natural for humans to go, the Jews did it. Like, oh God, no, not this again. Stop it.
Interesting people.
Videoed an interview with his mother. We learned so many things about her younger life. It's precious to us. He is the baby of 5. I think it's a really interesting thing to do. I really, yeah. If you have the opportunity to, I really think that people should do that.
Video recording.
Yeah,
absolutely. You just don't think about it like when you're like if you just go over for a random dinner
just
or like you stop by on the weekend.
Yeah,
and you don't want to weird them out. Like, can I film you a minute and ask you some questions? But
that
just
was the
think
thing.
about
he was weirded
having
out.
that.
He was kind of weirded out when I asked him, because I think what it implied was like when I told him it was for school, he got a little bit better with it. But I think what he thought, he was like, "Oh, so you think I'm about to die? So you want to make sure to get my story?"
So that's the weird part about it. But like with my mom and dad, I've just started filming them. Like I'll just pull my phone out, even if we're just sitting there and like they're just chit chatting and laughing. I'll just hold my phone out on my leg. Or, you know, just to
remember him, and like this is the happy, you know, you're just living. You're just, this is how you remember him. Just in life.
And sometimes they don't even know. I'm just, you know.
You should make like a thing for like their anniversary or something. Maybe if you get enough footage together, that'd be nice. They'd appreciate that, I bet.
Yep.
In 2014, my granddad passed away. Other than my step-grandmother, he was the only grandparent you ever knew. I have a few friends that are like that too, where they never knew their grandparents. And man, you know, I'm not trying to rub it in or anything, but I can't imagine what I would have turned out like without my grandparents in my life. Like they taught me like work ethic and like moralities and just different things. Like, yeah, I'm very, very thankful for my grandparents in my early childhood days.
Oh yeah, me too. Like in some, you know, they would like help my mom and dad with, you know, money sometimes.
Right.
And like we might not have ate sometimes without my grandparents.
100%.
So yeah, they were.
Yep, there's times I remember going over to my grandparents because like it just wasn't a good time at home or whatever, and sure, bring the kid over, whatever. We'll spoil them rotten. Now it's funny, like my mom is getting into that with Michaela and I being married now for just over a year. So she's like, so anytime now I'd like to become a grandma. I was like, Mom, come on. Like, it'll happen when it happens, Mom. Gosh.
Heather says her dad would only talk about computers and I would snooze.
It's funny though, now you kind of appreciate those times though, even though
like with my mom and dad, like the computer stuff, or like just it's funny we're talking about this because just yesterday I downloaded on my dad's phone his bank's mobile app, and it like rocked his world. Like he just
that he could do online banking.
And my dad's like 63, 62, 63. He was born in 1957. And he like his whole mind is blown because before he would like either wait till the bank would open and he would like physically call the bank and like check his accounts, or he would wait for the statement to come in the mail.
So
I'm like, dude,
he just got imported into the 21st century.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you can check your accounts you could check your accounts at 3 o'clock in the morning if you want.
You don't.
I'm like, your bank has a mobile app,
right?
And he's like, what? And so I downloaded it for him and like set up his like automatic sign in and all that. And yeah, mind blown.
Just he can't believe it. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you do not have to wait for the bank to open to call them.
That's old school, yeah. No, like that's kind of the neat thing about one of my grandmas is that she is like on it. You know, she like has always been that kind of older person, I guess you say, where she didn't want the times to like pass her by. And I feel like I'm kind of like that too. I want to like stay up to date with things going on. I don't want to be like, yeah, well, I only listen to 90s alternative rock because that's where I stopped growing. But no, it's like I want to stay up to date with like technology and like all that stuff. I don't want to get, I don't want the equivalent of like when Facebook happens for me to like go, huh? What is a Facebook? I don't know how to do that. Alrighty.
Somebody said, like, ants have ruined Facebook. Like your old ants.
Your ants, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and the Minions. That Minions and Farmville. No, I don't want to play Farmville or get invited to your farm.
No, I'm not going to sell women's nail stamp-ons.
yeah, right. Do you want to help me?
Aunt Pam?
No,
I'm not selling jewelry for you.
Right. No, it's not a pyramid scheme though this time. It's different, okay?
This guy said I only had to sign 10 people up,
right,
and then I was going to get the cruise to Mexico.
Yeah, and then you start making all the money after that, okay? It's foolproof, I tell you. It's foolproof.
Linda said, I'm already a granny in mine. I don't know nothing about TikTok and Snapchat.
See,
I just got onto the TikTok thing. Not creating on it really, but just listening to them. Like maybe a couple months ago, and it is pretty entertaining just because how quick it is, and you move on to the next one. Like you could lay back on the couch with TikTok and an hour could go by, and
really?
you've just laughed your ass off, and it's just
it's like
quick
Vine,
little
isn't
funny
it?
skits.
Vine's not a thing anymore, but it's like that.
It's exactly like just the new age Vine.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. I am not on that at all. And yeah,
that was one of those things where I was like, little whippersnapper kids and their TikTok.
That's how I feel.
But then I download it and I'm like, okay, this is pretty damn fun.
Yeah, right. Well, now you're letting what was the thing earlier? Now you're letting China into your phone, Sdan. Now China's spying on you.
Damn TikTok.
And when that was coming out, I was like, man, I bet China's spying on us with more than TikTok. Like, I'm sure they've got.
Yeah.
If they're only using TikTok to spy on us, then they suck.
Yeah. Well, too, Frontier signed that big deal with Chinese Tencent. So we don't know what kind of information maybe they're Frontier is gathering on us, like on their behalf, or what kind of goes on behind the scenes.
Tencent, they own, it's not even just Frontier, they own like the gaming industry, basically.
Yeah, they own like 10 to 20% of like everybody, like Activision.
It's a little scary, to be honest with you, because, I mean, I don't know.
Sumi says, I'm a YouTube watcher. I don't get on TikTok. You know what? It's funny Sumi says that, because they say that, Drew, how you were talking, like a lot of the younger people are like, they look at Facebook nowadays like, ew. But that hasn't happened to YouTube, they claim. Younger people still exclusively like using YouTube. Like somehow, like YouTube, it has stayed relevant, even with the Gen Wires and stuff. So
you could thank
that's
Google
interesting,
for that.
Isn't it?
That's the double-edged sword with YouTube, is that if Google hadn't stepped in and bought YouTube and all that, we probably wouldn't be talking about it, and it probably would have became like cringe or whatever. But the fact that they got the coffers to Google's safe, or the vault or whatever, and they could pour in all the money they could for YouTube, that's why it stayed like concurrent, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
all the money.
And what was Mr. Domez saying, like, as far as how expensive this is? It's like 36,000 hours of footage are
every
uploaded
minute.
like every hour or something.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane amount of content.
It's unfathomable.
With that much, I can't even believe that 10 people watch us,
I know. Like, when you look at your stats afterwards for the stream or whatever, you're like, I had a peak viewing of like 40 people? Why? Like, what are we doing? But no, I mean, we're appreciative, but you're just like, man, in this big old YouTube bubble, or this big old YouTube world, like, why people sit here and watch us for 2 or 3 hours at a time? It's just like, what? Yeah, that's what Heather was talking about, because that's how we got talking about that. We're talking about the algorithm bot and how it's kind of wishy-washy with some of the stuff I'll post, but that's why they have to have a bot do it, because it's like, how does a human even comprehend 36,000 minutes in an hour or whatever it is? It's literally an unfathomable number to a human brain.
Rim said, my screen time on TikTok is 7 hours today and like 5 on YouTube. Yikes.
That's a lot of time on a screen. I get the weekly thing on my iPhone that every Sunday tells me how my hours are, like how long I've been on my phone or whatever. And like this week it said I was down 5%. I was like, yeah, like I want to make a note of it this year to not be on my screen so much. But I also, like, most of my business and money and hobby and everything is all on the screen, so it's kind of unrealistic to think that way, I guess.
Our thing too is we couldn't do this if we had like crabby, unsupportive wives.
Oh my gosh, I know. She puts up with us, or they put up with us like on back here for hours. Because you gotta remember too when
like you said, we're with each other more than them.
Yep. Very much so. We are. Because it's also, you got to remember, everyone, when we end the stream, it's not like we're done. You'll see us in Planet Zoo or whatever on Discord a little bit longer as we're taking pictures, and then we're going to Twitter and, doing the socials and going to Facebook and, all this other stuff. So, it can turn into real quick, like, a 2 to 3 hour stream turns into 5 or 6 hours of stuff.
For me, it is most definitely like a really convenient second job.
Right.
It's it's mentally, like, if you had to have a second job and you didn't like want to get home from your first job, grab a sandwich and then physically drive away from your house to like go to a second job.
Right.
It's perfect. But it is most definitely like a second job
that I actually enjoy. I think you were joking around.
But fun.
Yeah, but it's fun. I think you were joking around about it earlier, but it would be awesome if like we could actually make this just like, hey, what do you do? I stream with Sdan. We have a show.
We are full-time content creators.
We just make it a show during the day where I take care of the daytime folks and Sdan takes care of the nighttime folks.
Yep.
That's kind of what we do right now. I don't like that. We'll do a custom one. That's kind of what we do right now, or kind of the ideas that we do is basically like, I take care of the daytime folks because I'm at home able to do it. Then give them about an hour or two break, and then bam, here comes Sdan. Time for the Sdan stream. Hey, Savannah. You had no idea how involved I'd get? Yeah, no, same. I had no idea either.
Yeah, Savannah probably started out and thought it was just going to be a fun little tiny, throwaway hobby, and then just you figure out you're like, okay, this is a little more behind the scenes than it appears to be.
Well, you also kind of get dragged into it a little bit, because like when I first started, that was my mindset. I was just kind of like, all right, I threw some videos up, I'm done, and then like you get that first pop of videos that do really well.
Yeah, and you kind of, it's almost like a high you chase.
You do. No, it
you
is.
want it to do good.
I was totally going to compare it to like a little, little buzz that you get. You're like, woo, I got my first 100 views. I'm going to go ahead and keep chasing after that. Then it's, ooh, I got 1,000 views. Ooh, I got 10,000 views.
Yeah, like when Miss Queen donated me that $50 last night, and I told Casey, she like called her mom. And was like telling her mom, like, you are never gonna freaking believe what just happened.
Right.
This Miss Queen lady donated $50 to Steven. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, to get them excited,
right?
That takes a lot, because they don't really, they don't know like the really ins and outs and like how big of a deal that is. So that was really cool.
I think the first one that I got was from Old Guy Chicago. Man, whatever. Never mind. But yeah, that was Michaela had the same reaction. She's like, "Wait, what? You got a donation?"
Yeah, that's what she was like. She was like, "You're kidding."
Yeah. I was like, "I am not kidding you. It's these people are enjoying it enough where they wanted to donate. I don't know."
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, they just."
But
I get that
feeling though, because hanging out like on your stream and like other people's streams a lot, you get this connection, just this hanging out with the person enough where you're just like, you know what, I appreciate the heck out of your content, or just kind of hanging out. It's so you're just kind of like, I can donate.
It's weird. It's it's kind of like we become a part of these people's day.
Ugh. Weird. Bunch of weirdos. Just kidding. You call S Daddy Steven now? That is his name. Yes, his name is not Dan. I know everyone wants to call him Dan, but his name is not Dan. Yep. I get that so many. I don't ever correct people because it's just kind of like, whatever. But at this point, but yeah, everyone's like, have you talked to Dan lately? I'm like, Dan? I'm like, oh, yeah, S Dan. Yeah. I'm like, that's not his name, buddy, but that's cool. I thought it was your name.
Isn't it funny, Drew, like no matter what kind of falling out we have with people, or not even falling outs, but if we just stop talking to people, me and you are always just kind of still around. Like think of all the people that we've come in contact with over the years, like that are in the YouTube game that we've never heard a peep from in like 3 years.
Right.
But me and you are still just kind of like, there's Drew.
Trudging along.
Drew and Sdan.
We're just picking up one subscriber one day, lose 3 the next day, just kind of pouncing along, putzing along. I am, like, speaking of that, though, I am stoked for some Prehistoric Kingdom for many, many reasons. The gameplay, of course, and the builder and stuff, but I think that we're going to kind of have a little Planet Zoo type, version
like
2.
We're going to have like an edge up.
I think so. Yeah.
On like just these regular people because I mean, you've looked at the controls.
It's Planet Zoo.
It's basically Planet Zoo.
Yeah.
So just think of the leg up that we're going to have on just like casual YouTubers that are like, oh, dinosaur game. Let me try it.
Yep, exactly. And like the builder, like, yeah, I think you nailed it on the head. It looks just like, for the most part, what Planet Zoo is. Maybe a little tweaks here. We're going to get used to the sizing, the resizing stuff, but
we're going to have to wrap our brains around that.
We're already pretty much, I mean, I'm so excited for it, and I hope everyone's going to be excited to watch it as well. I just hope it doesn't bomb, like, I'll just be upfront. Like, I just hope it's not bad. Like that we've been building it up all this time and everything, and that everything looks fantastic and great, and then like we get it, and we're just like, oh,
this is not what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't think it will be, but that thought has lingered in the back of my head. Like, man, like Paralyze and Prehistoric Kingdom. Those are the ones that like we're really banking on, you know, to accelerate our channels and just to be the really fun game for the next few years. Like, man, wouldn't it just be the worst if it just happened to suck?
Yeah.
Because then we'll just be back where we are now. Be like, all right, I guess back to Planet Zoo.
Oh, Linda, you're going to get a kick out of this. Someday this week, I don't know, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm actually going to stream some Jurassic World Evolution.
Oh my God. Have to be there for that.
So
just going to hear
we got that going for us this week.
And
this coming up week.
This isn't your first time with Jurassic World, right? You did a
couple years ago. I played it a little. I did like 2 or 3 videos of it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm pretty green at it. Like I'm not gonna just be able to jump right in and know how to get dinosaurs. I mean, it's been that long. Yes, Linda, I'm facing my trauma.
Yeah, because you're going to want to go in there and be like, all right, now let me see all these building pieces. Building pieces. Hello? I'm like, nope. No building pieces, Sdan. Just plop down the buildings.
JWE. At Sdanwolf. I will watch. I have the game, but have not played it yet. The user controls looked fussy. Yeah. We'll see.
The whole game is fussy.
I haven't played for a year. Might play along. It can be fun. You know, it was. You know, it's weird. It's like I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It was like, I guess what the biggest problem with JWE for me was seeing so much potential being lost.
Just squandered, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's like you just want to say, guys, like, you all could have knocked it out of the park with these dinosaur nerds, and you just kind of let this slip through your fingers.
Yep.
Locking sandbox mode behind the campaign, no modular building pieces, no swimming dinosaurs, Mosasaurus looking at you. They finally did get the aviary, didn't they, Drew? Or
yeah, but again,
like
it's just like
piece?
plop down building. Yep, they did eventually get that. But yeah, and also like the management style of it. I bring this up every single time, but like the fact that like if your security guy comes up and is like, "Hey, I need you to build me a barrier or something," and you don't do it, he's like, "Well, you didn't do what I asked you to, my boss. So I'm going to let dinosaurs out to kill everyone." I'm like, wait, what? A, I'm your boss, so you can't tell me that, like, whatever. And B, because I didn't do what you wanted me to do, you're going to let dinosaurs out to kill everyone? Okay. Like, that seems like a good gameplay element, I guess.
Claire was telling everybody about it's free on the Epic Games Store right now. Yes, $60 game.
No, not anymore.
$50 game. Is it over?
No,
was it
only
just for the day?
It was just for the day, yeah. Epic Games was doing the 12 days of Christmas, I think it was, and for 12 days straight they gave away a game for free every single day.
You guys could play along with me. You know what, Drew? We need to do, like, one of these nights, we need to do like Star Wars Theory does, and we need to like have a watch party and like Jurassic World. What he does is he basically puts a timer up on the screen. So the people out there, like, they start the movie up with us and we just watch it and comment like as the movie's playing. And he does it on like Friday nights. He does like a Star Wars movie night party. So he doesn't play the movie only like, to himself, so it doesn't get demonetized, but everybody logs into his live stream, and there's like 3,000 people watching the movie at the same time with him.
What do y'all think of that?
We could do like a Jurassic World movie night.
Interesting. Thanks for the sub, Isaiah. Oh, it's still there, Claire, until the 7th. JWE is interesting. Okay, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Movies, that would be cool. That'd be pretty neat.
Drew and I could do like a movie party night where we stream with you guys for like whatever the 2.5 hour movie is.
Right.
And me and Drew just kind of chat through it and watch it with you guys. I think that'd be cool.
You know, something else that would be kind of neat to go along with that is, what do y'all think if Sdan and I were to play some multiplayer games together? Like, we were looking at this Among Us a little bit, and some of the other kind of big games that are out. Would y'all be at all interested in watching us do anything else, or y'all like, just play Planet Zoo and shut the fuck up?
Savannah said, yes, I can't wait to hear what you guys say about the movie party.
That for sure. I think that we should for sure do, because that sounds pretty unique.
We've got to come up with like a movie party night. And we could like bounce it back and forth, Drew. Like if I have movies one night, then you get the movie the next week or something.
Right, yeah.
Or every other week, or do it like twice a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just kind of switch it up kind
That'd
of
thing.
That'd
be fun. Savannah, Miss Queen said, Sdanwolf, cool idea, fun. I get made fun of in my house all the time for my semi-horror films. Oh yeah, Miss Queen, me and Drew could watch... what's the truck movie? Maximum Overdrive.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
With
Emilio.
What was it? Emilio Estevez.
Emilio!
We could have us, we could like theme it out, especially like in October. We could do it once a week and watch scary movies with you guys.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Oh, looks like everyone's on board with us playing some multiplayer games there. Yeah, they said Among Us looks good. All right, cool.
You know, I've never played Among Us.
I haven't either. Oh, no, I played it one time on the mobile, on the phone, and it was terrible. But obviously it's better on PC and stuff. And right now it's free on Xbox Game Pass. I think it's only like $3 otherwise. But
that's cool. The crane you've got crashing down in the swamp.
I thought that had a little bit of character over here, like something happened. I think that's another thing we should do. Actually, I'm going to start doing that now, is putting more like random bits of boards and like kind of garbage just like washed up along the shore, like stuff that they maybe are going to use later on.
Yeah, because that's what I was telling everybody in my stream, that we got to remember, like, this community have kind of built all of this stuff with things that have floated by, or things they found and brought back to the swamp, in their town.
So let's just start.
That's kind of a cool backstory, isn't it? Like the town was made with scrap.
Yeah. Yep. Play with subscribers. That's another idea too. We could play like Among Us or other multiplayer games with the subscribers.
Bold's like, I've been trying. We got to get Bold on and stream some Among Us with her.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, no,
she's been saying that for a couple months.
Has they?
For at least a month.
Now, a lot of people have been saying we should play with the subscribers and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe we could, you and I could kind of see if we like it. We'll play a few rounds. If you want to pick it up. And we'll play a few rounds, see if it's something we want to do. Because like Sdan and I haven't done anything for a little bit because we've been pretty Planet Zoo heavy, but we still want to dive into other games. I mean, we're a YouTube channel, not just for Planet Zoo, even though I know it seems like it, but it would be nice to kind of get some other games under our belts and expand out the channel and stuff like that. So
Claire said, I'd play Among Us with everyone.
So it seems like Among Us is the big one then, huh? All right. Well,
yeah, they definitely want to see that, it seems.
I will, I know, I already have it, technically, so Sdan, you just gotta kind of pick it up if you feel like it. Or again, if you have Xbox Game Pass, which you can play on the PC, it's free on Xbox Game Pass right now.
I'll have to pick that up.
So, yeah, we'll get playing and see if it fits, and yeah, we'll start to get something settled, kind of figured out there for some game nights with everyone. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yep. But I guess this is where I shove off, Drew, and let you kind of finish this up, and I'll get ready for our talk through for the first official BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve video.
Nice. All right, buddy, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. I didn't realize what time it was. I'm gonna wrap up here pretty much now-ish. We can just kind of keep adding trash later. So cool. All right, buddy, I'll talk at you later. Thanks for joining.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, all right. Always good when Sdan can. Actually, I think that's the first or second time he's been able to join up. Other than that, it's usually me joining on his stream, isn't it? So yeah, we're gonna keep adding just a few more of these little planks and stuff, and then we're probably gonna shove off ourselves there. So cool. But yeah, I'm glad everyone likes the idea of the multiplayer thing, because yeah, again, we've been kind of talking about it here and there. We just kind of never really never bring it to fruition. So yeah, hopefully we can do that there. It'll be fun. Sdan, get off the call. I'm hanging up on him. I'm hanging up on him. He was just sitting there listening to me talk like a creep. Like a big creep. Cool. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up there, folks. Linda's heading out for the night. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and head out for the night there. But hey, what do we think of Claire so far? Claire, hope you're on board with how it's looking so far. I'm liking it. I think it's looking pretty neato speedo. Got to get a few more details in there. This is gonna go. That's not. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'll do something different there. Maybe a bell tower or something like that. So, but yeah, there's Claire's Dockside Diner, right across from all of Sdan's new stuff there as well. So yeah, I think that's turning out pretty neat there. And hopefully Claire is enjoying it as well. You're loving it? Oh, good, Claire, good. We got some roundness. Look at, we have a round pillar right there. We have a round structure right here for the water tower. Oh man, Claire is getting her wish with all of the roundness. And then we have, of course, a gator to end us off. So awesome, cool. Let's go ahead and take off from there. I need to download real quick from Oscar the updated members list. It got really dark in here. I should probably turn on the light. All right, let's go to the ending stream. Let me change the image out here to update it. If you joined today, it won't be updated for those of you that joined in today, but this has the updated queen, no, not that one, being a CEO on it. There it is. So now transform it, please. Fit to screen. There we go. Cool. Bam. Got it. All right. So then, yeah, next week we'll have even more people on there who joined up today. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for your support. I appreciate the heck out of everyone. Yeah, thanks so much for supporting this community there. We will talk about some multiplayer games for the future and hopefully get those rolling. And yeah, no, again, just thanks so much for today. Thanks so much for the last few days of just streaming and the support and all that fun stuff. And yeah, you are all appreciated. So hey, thanks so much everyone. We'll talk at you later. Bye.